Good day, everyone. Good evening. Welcome on into week number 9 here of Random Rosters. We are in We are in the 2001-2002 NFL season, and we are on week number 9 here in NFL Fever 2002. My name is Sean. This posts every single Tuesday on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. So if you want to see more, scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Concept of the show is simple. I just ran a fantasy draft at the beginning of the season, so everything's all goofed up and weird. And we have some fun. We watch 4 games, typical broadcast schedule: a Sunday morning, a Sunday afternoon, a Sunday night, and a Monday night game. And we jump all around the league and have a good time. Today is week number 9. Now, last week, actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's get into a game real quick here. Got 4 matchups for you today. It is conveniently, today is Super Bowl Sunday, as I'll talk about here in a minute. And we actually have a Super Bowl matchup that happened recently, Patriots and the Falcons. So we'll lead off with that. We also have, and I couldn't find like good matchups or anything to do, so I actually just ran this through a random picker. So we have a random roster with a random picker. So we're also going to check out the Eagles and Cardinals, which is down to the very bottom of your screen. We have the Ravens and Steelers, which is the very top of your screen. And then I believe the final game of the whole thing, which is Jets and Saints, which are actually 2 well-performing teams. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and jump on into today's first game. We'll just lead off with Patriots at the Falcons. We'll go ahead and jump on in here. I'll mute my camera so I can get a good thumbnail. Hopefully you're enjoying the season. I'm having a good time. We're going to talk a little bit about some stuff today. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. Welcome to Atlanta. A temperature, a nice 69 degrees. Patriots, Falcons. I believe we had the Falcons recently. So this one is kind of just, because it is a 3 random picked games and then the 1 Super Bowl matchup. We might have some duplicate teams. We finally got the Bills in, so that's good. But, yeah. Game number 1 of 4. These last about 3 hours long. Each game approximately 45-ish minutes, depending. We had a very fast game in the first game of last week's group of games because teams were taking a really long time on their drives, and they were consistently completing passes or running the ball, so that clock was constantly moving. Last week, I assumed that I would actually have this video done before the Super Bowl had happened, but as it happened yesterday, which would be February 12th, Ray Navarez Jr. was doing a reaction to some of his old content, and I just got so wrapped up in that I just thought, you know what, I'll just record this after the Super Bowl. So that's what I did. I watched the Super Bowl, had some drinks, so if I look a little flushed, a little off, that's why I had a couple of ciders that I'll be talking about on Saturday on Taste Test, as we have a nice run back here. 27-yard return. What am I trying to say here? Yeah, a couple of drinks. Reviewed them for Taste Test. That'll be posting on Saturday, 6 a.m. Pacific time, so stick around for that. And, yeah, had a couple of those. Had some cookies. Didn't quite go as hard on the snacks as I thought I was going to go. As we have, I believe, Chris Chandler and the Atlanta Falcons throwing off his back foot into triple coverage, and that is immediately picked off. Wow. Corey Hall, 1 interception, 3-yard loss there.
And you'll spend more time on the bench.
Freeman is credited with the tackle. First pick in this game.
Oh, my shirt print is coming off. Donovan McNabb, Ed McCaffrey,
for the Patriots.
Deuce Staley, Brockenmeyer. They took his photo on 2, not 3.
First and 10, New England.
First and 10.
Super Bowl, pretty good game. It's interesting because, like, a lot of times when you watch football or any sport really, but I watch football the most, so that's what sticks to me. Well, that is a wide open receiver. He throws that ball a little better. That's an easy, maybe not touchdown, but that is a big play right there. In the weeks, leading up to any sort of games, you always see really intense focus on a specific aspect of a game. In this case, the aspect was, oh my God, a fumble. Holy cow, how could that have worked out better? The Patriots fumbled the ball and scored a touchdown. Oh my gosh. Who is that? They are ridiculously fast.
And here are the defensive starters for Atlanta.
Here's the defense. Are we going to even get to see the Atlanta offense or the New England defense? Or is the game going to get programmed weird and miss that? But the big storyline leading up to the Super Bowl was going to be the defensive line of the Rams taking on the offensive line of the Bengals. And the Bengals did a pretty good job holding them back until about halfway through the third quarter or so. And the final plays came down to that exact matchup. And it's always super interesting to see that sort of thing.
New England is ready to kick.
Aaron Donald came through huge. Came down to a 4th and 1. It's a good game. Some garbage penalties down the stretch, I will say. I don't like them because they weren't called earlier. There probably should have been a penalty called on the Jalen Ramsey situation on the as we have Emmitt Smith, Antonio Freeman, Chris Chandler on the Falcons offense. Jeff Saturday down there. Probably should have been a penalty called. Jalen Ramsey got turned like 90 degrees. But the officials had done, for the most part, a good job of just letting them play, including some tugs, some grabs here or there. And it was just a shame to see that kind of rear its ugly head towards the end of the game and give a couple of free first downs in a way that was like, this feels anticlimactic. Congratulations, huge congratulations to Cooper Kupp from a 0-star recruited wide receiver to to the Super Bowl MVP, and honestly should have been league MVP. I tweeted this out, that MVPs show up when their team needs them the most. Cooper Kupp did. Aaron Rodgers did not.
Atlanta is going with
Cooper Kupp should have been the MVP. For him to only get one vote and have the monster season that he had is a disgrace. An absolute disgrace.
The clock's been stopped because there's a penalty.
Off a false start. So the Falcons had that nice run, and they'll back themselves up 5 yards to a 2nd and 8. Otherwise, pretty good game. Congratulations to Cooper Kupp, Eastern Washington, from Yakima, Washington. Congratulations to Matthew Stafford, who played for years on mediocre to bad Lions teams. Finally got a shot. Hard to be. I wanted the Bengals to win just because I thought it was a great story, and I like the Bengals more than I like the Rams. But it was kind of hard to be bad for me at least, for the Rams to win. Likable players on that team. Sean McVay, hunk of a coach. It's pretty all right. I had a good time. I thought the halftime show was pretty good. Enjoyed it. And Super Bowl commercials suck. They're just terrible. They're all trying so hard to be clever and cute and funny, and they're just terrible. The only good one may have been having Guy Fieri be the mayor of Flavortown or whatever, which isn't even really an original concept. He's already coined that. Guy Fieri has. But whatever. We're barely halfway through this first quarter, by the way. A lot has happened early. We have another penalty. We might have an offsides. Oh, another false start. Falcons, 2 false starts on this drive alone. So now we begin the long wait until the next football season. Free agency is coming up pretty soon, which means we'll get the Rodgers answer to what he's going to do. Maybe retire. That was a terrible throw.
The play covered
But a lot to look
6
forward
yards.
to, especially on the AFC side of things. I imagine we'll see a lot of Kansas City, a lot of Cincinnati, a lot of Buffalo
Third down.
in
Falcons.
the future.
offense's
Hopefully
best chance of
Baltimore.
picking up a first down here is
I
to
do
throw
enjoy
it,
watching Lamar
but the
Jackson
defense
play.
knows that. Now, a draw
But I
play
can't
might
help but think
surprise
of
them, then again,
Russell
it might
Wilson.
not.
Russell Wilson had the back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. Obviously, won against Denver, lost against
He makes the catch. That
New
connection
England.
was enough for a first down.
And
the play was good for 6
I
yards.
like he just hasn't been back, you know. So I'm like, what if this is it? What if that's the one time it gels for the Bengals, or the one time, a couple times it
First and
really
10,
gels
Atlanta.
for the Buffalo Bills, or what if that's it? I doubt it. I think they'll be competitive. I guess maybe the best example might honestly be the Emmitt Smith with a nice run there.
Room to run. He picked
Might be
up
like the
5 yards.
Browns, who played pretty well one year and then were kind of a disappointment this year. But
Second
we'll see.
down, Falcons.
2nd and 5.
Guess it'll depend a lot on, you know, coaching changes, player retention, all that sort of stuff. And now we can turn our attention to other sports, digital
Chandler
sports.
completed that pass. The play covered 4 yards.
So here we have a rematch of a Super Bowl from a few years ago. Kind of the pinnacle moment.
Still a
For
lot of
the,
time left in the opening period. Third and
I don't
inches.
remember exactly what it's called, but the history of the Atlanta Falcons. I think it might actually just be called the complete history of the Atlanta Falcons. The Dorktown series on SB Nation, or Secret Base, I should say.
Looking for
I watched
That was
5
a
of
nice
those
bit
7
running.
episodes.
He
They're
got a first
fantastic.
down.
Nice
I
work
just,
down there.
I moved right when those were coming out, and I just never finished it.
First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10.
Maybe the most... Atlanta's actually a good example of that as well. Of like, it gelled one year for Matt Ryan. They had a 28-3 lead, and they've never been back. I don't even know if they've really been competitive,
Quarterback keeps the ball.
honestly.
That was a short gain by the
NFC
quarterback.
South feels pretty wide open with coaching change in New Orleans and, you know, Drew Brees leaving the previous year.
That's it for
Tom
the
Brady
first quarter.
retiring. There's the Panthers and the Falcons kind of just there. Could be AFC. Wow. So New England had the ball
Second and
for
7
12
the
seconds.
Falcons.
Scored a touchdown. Falcons, though, driving. 7-0 after 1.
Chandler will throw.
Oh, my
The
gosh.
ball hit
Perfect
him in
timing on the
hands,
tackle
but he
there.
couldn't hold on to it.
He must have taken his eyes off that one.
Third down, Falcons.
The offense has to be thinking about throwing the football, but the defense expects this. That gives the defense the upper hand.
3rd down and 7 after the incompletion. How big was that incomplete pass for Cincinnati?
It's a catch.
That's a
It's
touchdown.
in the end zone.
Antonio Freeman.
Pass play went for 17 yards.
Hey.
Freeman is strong versus the bump and run.
Antonio Freeman has my favorite play in
That scoring drive
NFL
covered
history.
64 yards.
him catching it off of his back and elbow and running it into the end zone for
It looks
a
like
game-winning
the Giants will
touchdown
kick
in
the extra
overtime.
point.
Having Al
attempt
Michaels
is
in
on
the
its way.
booth saying, "He did
And it's
what?"
good.
I was curious if the Super Bowl would end up coming down to McPherson. He'd had that
New
immaculate,
England is back deep to
he was,
receive the
what,
kick.
14 of 14 on field goals.
Cedar gets his foot into the ball.
That drive stalled out. Aaron Donald came
Harris
through
looks for running
huge.
room.
Here we have a tie game, so I should focus more on that.
The kickoff return
Spin
covered
move.
23 yards.
Yeah, I really didn't. We went out yesterday and like grabbed a bunch of snacks for like, you know, we'll do this dip and we'll do
34.
1st and 10.
we'll grab some chips or whatever, and then I ate like 4 cookies, drank 2 alcoholic beverages, and then that was it. That was all I had.
Staley runs it. Good play by
Nice
the
defensive
defense.
play there by
That'll be a
Atlanta.
loss.
Wow, that play didn't help the offense very much.
The ball carrier was brought down by Mitchell. Second down, Patriots.
Second and 13.
4-man front for the Falcons. McNabb looks downfield. There's a flag
Penalty
on the
flag
play.
on the play.
Holding against the offense.
Oh my gosh. This time, at least it's on the Patriots.
Third down, Patriots.
This has been a penalty-heavy game, which is interesting because we hadn't had a ton of penalties, and it seemed like Atlanta declined that. So it'll be 3rd down and 13 instead of 2nd, and I believe 23 was the number there.
The defense
And
crushed
that's a good call.
Made the stop. Fourth down, Patriots.
4th
The
and
offense
13.
is set to punt the ball away.
We have a good chunk of time here before halftime.
The kick is away. Number 82 has the ball and starts upfield.
Oh, he's got a little room here on the left.
Number 82.
Not a bad
on the
block there by
return.
37.
He
Kind of had to just pick one of the 2
yards.
guys. Probably should have picked the guy that was a little bit further out and tried to hold him inside. Give a little bit of room toward the sideline and shoot up the side, but still a good return. Atlanta coming off a nice long drive, evening the game up with a touchdown.
First down, Falcons.
First and 10.
Man in motion. Smith has the ball.
There's a nice run to the outside. A lot of room. Diving tackle is missed, and he'll get
He ran for a gain of 19 yards.
gain of 19. A gain of 19. Gain of 19. It's a good thing I kind of waited.
First down,
Thought it was closer to
Falcons.
15, but big run off the side. We don't see those edge runs work, and especially in the last couple of weeks, we've seen that the game only holds blocks for so long before they kind of just
There was nothing there.
let
He
go.
lost 2
I guess
yards.
I don't know.
If you
It's
didn't
weird.
see it, you probably smelled it. That play stunk.
Tackled by Armstead. Second down, Falcons.
Second and 13.
Smith gets the ball.
Now here another run to the outside. Not a terrible run. A little bit better than we see typically. Falcons, I would guess within field goal range. I don't know. This game is weird. I mean, this would be a 42-yard field goal, I think. 10 yards for the end zone. They're 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, that's a huge hole. We're going to probably see a holding penalty here. That's a big run that's going to be coming back here.
Against the offense.
New England will accept. It'll be 3rd down and
Third down,
18.
Falcons. About 2 minutes left in this half.
3rd and 18.
Just too easy there. Usually when you see that big of a gap for the running back, something went wrong. That might actually knock the Falcons out of field goal position, or field goal range, I should say.
Tough break for the quarterback.
2-minute warning as he drops
He's a
the
better
ball.
player than that. He should have had that one.
Play has been stopped here in the first half for the 2-minute warning. Fourth and long. The offense is set to punt the ball away.
So an even 2 minutes to go here. 4th and 18, going to provide a
The
punt.
kick is away.
Try and look at maybe fielding it at the 10. That's a great punt. That's going to be down at about the
That punt
7-yard
covered
line.
28 yards.
All right.
Patriots need to be cautious on this drive, starting up deep in their own territory.
First and 10 here. 1:51 to go. Oh my goodness! We have a safety! We have a safety, everyone! They blitzed that player through the hole perfectly and met him as soon as he crossed that goal line. So 2 points to Atlanta. 9-7. New England will get the ball back first for the second half.
Infante starts upfield. The kickoff return.
If you'd like to see more football action, we have another What If game coming up on Sunday. So stick around for that.
First down, Atlanta.
And then, like I said earlier, every Tuesday, random rosters posting. We're,
Man in motion.
well, I guess after next week we'll be halfway through. So,
Smith is looking for room.
oh, that's a lot of room there for Emmitt Smith. We're under 2 minutes to go here. So interesting to see them running the ball. The clock management in this game, not great. I'm pretty sure I put it on the highest difficulty.
Second down.
I guess I don't know for sure. This seems like too dumb, though.
Smith is the runner.
Ooh,
Good
Smith.
execution on the play. It was enough.
So that'll be a first down. That'll get him over the 50.
First down, Falcons.
First and 10.
3 down linemen for the defense. Chandler is going to pass.
Not sure where that ball was going, but no one was there.
Second down, Falcons.
Second down and 10.
Second down.
A 9-7 lead here. 51 seconds to go in the fourth,
Man in motion.
or the second quarter.
They're going to throw.
Whoa, wide open there.
The Falcons.
I'll get down
That
to
was a
the
gain of
30.
16 yards.
16-yard gain on that. Clock is running. No real timeouts
First down,
used.
Falcons.
Instead of the fake timeouts used. No real timeouts.
First and 10.
Chandler will throw.
Chandler off his back foot.
The play covered 8 yards.
There we go.
Timeout called by the
There
home
we
team.
go.
Atlanta still has 2 timeouts. The second quarter is nearly over. Second down, Falcons.
Second and 2.
He's looking to throw.
Into the corner of the end zone. Looked like it was going to be out of bounds. It was going to be a tight catch. Good recovery there by the defense to
Third down,
block it.
Falcons.
Or bat
This
it
first
down at
should be
least.
relatively-
The kick is on its way.
It is just barely good.
The kick is good.
A 39-yard field goal was
That's
barely
40
good in
yards,
this game.
covered 37 yards.
Like, that is like the... That is the range for that guy. So 12-7. Bit of a weird score here.
Awaits the kick. Cedar gets his foot into the ball.
Pardon me.
Rogers starts upfield. He brought
Oh,
the kickoff back
tackle.
17 yards.
They do a little too much dancing. I guess the kicker fell down.
The drive begins at the
4 seconds to
32.
go here. Interestingly, I'll try and take a peek at it. The time of possession is going to be incredibly lopsided
Man
in favor of the Falcons.
McNabb drops. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass that should be enough to run the clock out on the first half here. New England will get the ball at the start of
Second
half
down,
number 2.
Patriots.
Just kidding. There's 1 second left.
Second down.
So hold what I said. Just pretend that I said it in a
Defense lines
brief
up in a 34
moment here.
front. looks downfield.
Caught and immediately hit. Nothing doing there. And that will conclude the first half of action here. 12-7.
We burned through the first half of this game.
We did burn through the
Our
first half.
score
The Falcons
4-7
burned through the first half.
Falcons.
Quick peek at the stats here. I'm looking at the time of possession. I know where I'm looking. 8:13 to 1 minute and 45 seconds. Doesn't really matter because New England got the touchdown
awaits the kick.
on the fumble
There's the
recovery. So I don't think that doesn't count as yards for the
Roger
offense, I don't
looks for
believe.
running room.
Because I think when the first quarter was done, they had the ball for
That
like 12
return was
seconds.
worth 16
And then
yards.
they had like 13 yards.
First down, Patriots.
1st and 10.
4 receivers on the field.
Typically at the opening of the halves. Oh, nice sack there by Atlanta.
Was sacked. He
Second
lost
time they've been
7
able to
yards.
just get a
I think the
linebacker
quarterback needs to have a little
through the
confidence
line
in his
without
line.
any
They need to
trouble.
find a way to be more effective, or he's going to get killed.
Second down and 18.
Patriots.
2nd and 18.
Patriots took that 7-0 lead. They've given up
The
12
defense
straight
has
points
mental
since,
personnel on the field,
including
which
a
means they're
safety.
expecting pass.
Typically, though, with the first possessions of either half, we see pretty long drives for the first team that has
That
it.
was a
So
classy play.
see if a classy play. We'll see what the Patriots have for us. It'll be a 3rd down and long.
3rd down, Patriots.
3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7.
Man in motion. McNabb will pass. Staley could not hold on to it. Incomplete pass.
Drops like that will make the coach pull his hair out if he's got any left.
4th down, Patriots.
4th and 7.
4th down.
Richardson is averaging over 40 yards per kick today. The kick is away. Number 82 calls for a fair catch. That
Big old
punt
swing of the
covered
arm for the fair
42
catch there.
yards. First down, Atlanta.
So not a very long drive from New England that
You
time.
gotta neutralize
Only
the
about a
pass
minute and
from the
15
front
seconds or so off the clock. 3:46. They'll pitch it out to the left.
Smith is pulled down for a loss.
Might have been able to
love to
get
be
the
in that
corner
offensive
there
huddle
if he
after
didn't
that
spin,
fiasco.
but that slowed him up
Tackled by
just
Paul.
enough to get tackled behind the line. So we'll have 2nd down and probably 12 coming up
Second
here.
down, Falcons.
New 2nd and
Still
13.
a
Got
lot
to
of
stop
time left
guessing
in
on
this
those.
third quarter.
2nd and 13.
The quarterback drops back to pass.
Floats it out to the
Not
left.
much there on that pass play.
They'll be right about the original line of scrimmage.
That's all you got, man?
3rd down, Falcons.
Now, they could try something tricky, you know, like a reverse or a flea flicker, but saying a prayer wouldn't hurt either.
Reverses and flea flickers, not a great idea in this game. They just don't work. The offensive
going to
line is
throw.
not
Yes,
like
drop it.
programmed to
That looked
protect
like
that
a
long.
catchable pass from here.
You know, a drop pass helps the defense almost as much as an interception.
What? How?
4th down, Falcons.
4th and 10 from the
Second punt
20.
of the day for Johnson.
Johnson, not a terribly long punt on the first
The
attempt.
kick is away.
Didn't really need it to be a very long attempt. In fact,
Warwick
a
has the
nice
ball and
coffin
starts
corner there.
upfield.
Oh, he's sprinting away from everybody. This is going to be a punt return for a touchdown.
He returns that punt
Seen all
for a
kinds of different
touchdown.
scoring. We've seen
Did I really
offensive
see that?
touchdowns.
What a
We have
play.
seen a fumble recovery for a touchdown. We've seen a safety. We've seen a field goal. We've now seen a punt return, if I didn't already say that already. I think that covers everything. So that'll mean The Patriots will have a 1-point lead, so they're going to go ahead and go for 2 here. That'll make it 15-12. We're going to have a very bizarre score here. They're going to pitch it out to the left. I don't understand why he just went straight. All he had to do was run toward the pylon, and it was way easier. Him just going right toward the line at least gave a Falcons defender a shot to try and get to him. But instead, it is a good 2-point conversion. We have a 3-point ball game. New England has not needed much time on the clock at all, and they have still scored 15 points.
Terrell starts upfield. That return was worth 28 yards. Zeroaway.
We got him saying Terrell, which I thought was, again, terrible.
First down, Falcons.
1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 here for Atlanta halfway through this third quarter. They just had the ball because they gave up the punt return for a touchdown.
Bottled up at the line. No gain.
Man, what a play. You know, that one's got the defensive guys all pumped up now.
5th tackle in this game now, recorded by Armstead. Second down, Falcons.
2nd and 11.
Single back formation. He's looking to throw. Chandler has been taken down for a sack.
I got to admit, I like the way the tackler nailed him on that one.
Third down, Falcons.
3rd and 14.
He's looking to throw. A defender has snared that pass. That interception was by Aldridge.
Oh my goodness, New England. Have mercy. That was another one of those perfect hits. We see that pretty frequently in this game. And that's one of the rare times it's been popped up into the air. And I feel like an even rarer time that it's been picked off. Right place, right time. New England, good field position here. 1:21 to go in the third quarter. Second time that Chandler's been picked off in this game, at least.
Blame that sack on the offensive line for not blocking and the receivers for not getting open.
It's second down.
2nd and 14.
They are going from the shotgun on second down. They're going to throw.
Up the middle of the field, ran into the defender. Sometimes it seems like the defenders just have magnets in them that bring the offensive players towards them.
Third down, Patriots.
It's 3rd down.
Third down and 14. Patriots not in field goal range to extend this lead.
McNabb drops.
Floated out to the left. How was that not a catch?
Fourth and 14 for the Patriots.
4th down.
Richardson is averaging over 40 yards per kick today. The punt is in the air.
Oh, another nice punt here. We'll see
That
if
punt goes
it...
into the end zone and will
Oh,
not be
it went
returned.
into the
That's a
end
touchback.
zone. That was close to an even deadlier coffin
First
corner, but
down,
instead it'll be
Atlanta.
1st and 10 from the 20. Falcons
1st and 10.
down 3 here.
Smith has the ball.
Emmitt Smith doesn't get anything. The Patriots defender just kind of fell down, planked right in the way. Did a good job of not moving. I'm here. I am on the ground. Emmitt Smith ran into him.
2nd and 12.
Looks like the defense is using a 3-4 front. He's looking to throw.
Oh my goodness. All kinds of space for Emmitt Smith to work. He's going to get into Patriots territory. 39-yard gain. He was wide open, and there was all kinds of green. Easy pass, easy catch,
It's first
and a
10.
lot of room to run.
First and 10.
Chandler looks down.
Oh, another wide open receiver for Atlanta. Touchdown.
Now, I've seen a lot of football.
Antonio Freeman,
Plays like
3 for 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. I thought Chandler was going to get sacked in the backfield, but instead he found Antonio Freeman for the touchdown. So a quick, good response drive there. I guess it's not really a response drive because there was a couple of them. However, it will put Atlanta in the lead
It's up. And the kick is
by
good.
4. And we have, what is it, 19-15 now? 19 to 15
That's the end
game.
of the third quarter.
Third quarter comes to a
That's
close.
the end of the third
We have a pretty well-paced game going on here.
Atlanta will put the ball in play. Cedar gets his foot into the ball. Rogers
We'll return it
starts
from
upfield.
about the 13-yard line up to the 30. Finds,
return was worth
oh, he should have
18
just hit the gap. There was no reason for him to break to the outside. He needed to just cut in and try to go that way. So a poor decision by the Patriots returner. And that'll help the Falcons not give up a touchdown on special teams again.
Staley runs it.
Staley stood up in the backfield.
The offense got worked on that play.
Lewis made the tackle.
Is that all you got?
Second down, Patriots.
Second and 20.
Trying to grab a
4 receivers on
screen
the
shot here
field.
real quick.
Oh,
4.5 to go.
They're going
Donovan
to throw.
McNabb looks, throws into a couple of defenders, and somehow,
Big play
like, the
for
defense just
Patriots.
is not
It was
prepared
worth 21
for the way the
yards.
routes are being
What a
run
play
in
by
this
the
game. The
offense.
offense
First down,
really has
Patriots.
the advantage in it, it seems. Defense kind of overcommits and has to run back towards it.
McNabb will throw. Incomplete. The
Runs
receiver
out of
failed
bounds.
to come down in bounds.
I like the fact that he didn't give up on the play.
Second down, Patriots.
It's second down.
Richardson is the runner.
Oh, Richardson
The
had
Falcons
room
limited
off
the
to
ball
the left
carrier
side,
to
but
a
bent
short
it too
gain.
far back toward
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Third down, Patriots.
The offense's best chance
toward
of
the
picking this
defense.
one
And
up
unfortunately,
is to
that'll
throw it. But the defense
result
knows
in
that.
a minimal
So you gotta
gain.
go to something different,
Third down
like a
and
draw
8.
play.
Just under 4 minutes left in this game. The quarterback drops back to pass.
Floats the pass over the
Richardson
middle.
picked
That's
up
not going to
3
do it.
yards. That
Medium
was
gain,
Evans.
but
He made the tackle at the 43.
can't do anything when it's not getting there.
Fourth down, Patriots.
Silver, 88.
This will be his 5th punt of this game.
Punt number 5. Bad time for New England's offense to stall.
The kick is away. That's a
And
touchback.
another really nice kick, but just can't get it to go out of bounds where he needs it to.
The drive begins at the 20.
First and 10.
Pitch out to the right side. Nothing doing there.
Stop
Unsurprising. Clock will continue to move, though, so that's good news if you are a Falcons fan. What did you guys, ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, pals, everybody, what did you think of the Super Bowl? Did you watch it? If you didn't watch it, what did you watch instead? What did you do? Hang out? Chillax? It's called chillaxing. The NFL had, as far as obviously the division round, but the division round, the championship games were close, well contested, and the Super Bowl being as close as it was. They had 7 games in a row for them where it, I don't think a game was separated by more than like...
First and 10. Only one running back.
I don't know what the score. I don't know what the score of the NFC Championship game was, but I think it was 3.
Catches the ball.
3 points.
For a gain of 8 yards.
Bengals won by a field goal twice. San Francisco won by a field goal.
The end of this game.
Los Angeles beat the Buccaneers by a field goal.
Falcons.
Second and short.
I formation.
Oh, Kansas City won by 6. That I knew there was one. Either way, you know, one possession games, really, really close. I don't think they could have asked for any sort of a... I don't think you could really ask for a better finish to the season for any sport, really. I mean, could you imagine if that was like the NBA playoffs or the NHL playoffs, where everything's decided by like a game and they all go to very competitive game 7s, game 5s. Well, I don't know how the formatting works or whatever, but I know all of them in NBA are best of 7. I don't know about the NHL.
With the ball. He was hauled down after getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I tell you what, those boys are jacked
Timeout
up right
here?
now. Great play.
Upshaw made the tackle. Timeout called by the visitors.
Patriots
One
trying to
timeout
use
left
some
for the
clock
Patriots.
management.
Second down,
They have a 2nd and
Falcons.
10 here. Couldn't say the word management. Management.
Smith is the runner.
Oh.
Running room. He picked up 6 yards.
We get the 3rd and final
Timeout
New England
called by
Patriots
the visitors.
timeout. All right, it's going
That
to come
was
down to
their
this.
final timeout.
First down will win it for the Falcons, he said,
Third
before
down, Falcons.
remembering that they're really bad at managing
Third and 4.
game situations. Wow, a pitch out to the left side working.
His defensive line was crushed on that play. He picked up 17 yards.
The offense knew they could get enough yardage to pick up the first down by running the football.
Antonio Freeman likely will be the player of the game.
First down, Falcons.
Emmitt Smith making a strong case here. Falcons with a
The
1st
clock
and
is
10
their
from
ally.
the
They will let it
30-yard
run
line.
down before snapping the ball.
1 minute to go here in the 4th quarter. A good opening game, but a weird opening game. The Patriots defense and special teams doing a great job. The defense had to play a lot of snaps here. That was somehow a sack.
Defense just out-hustled the offense on that play.
Second down, Falcons.
Second and 14.
I don't think they'll snap it. There's no reason for them to snap it here. So we'll get a Falcons victory. They will avenge a Super Bowl 15, 16 years ago. Was it 2017?
You know, that play right
16
there
years
is
in the
the
future.
worst play in the world for the defense and the best one for the
That'll
offense.
do it.
That brings us to the close of today's game. The final score, 19-15, Falcons. Rod and I have picked a player of the game, and we're giving our
Antonio
Wilson
Freeman,
game
5
ball
receptions,
to Freeman.
76 yards. 2 touchdowns for Antonio Freeman. So there you
And
go.
now we'll
Former
look back
Packer,
at some
now
key
on
plays
the
from
Atlanta
this game.
Falcons.
It's the Taco Bell highlight reel.
Big play there. I don't know who that is, but he is fast. Scored a touchdown off that fumble. Second touchdown by the Falcons here.
Here's a look at the stats.
14-23 to 531. 256 total yards to 50.
But don't be a stranger. Hurry back
And the Falcons turned the ball over twice. Wow. 50 total yards for the New England Patriots. A bizarre game to start things off. We just watched the Atlanta Falcons run play after play after play. I hope you enjoyed that. The worst part is Donovan McNabb is on the Patriots, and he's a good player. Speaking of Donovan McNabb, we are going to jump over to the Eagles taking on the Cardinals. We'll jump on in. Game number 2 coming up here. We got 4 games of action for you. So stick around, hang out, enjoy the football action.
Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. We're glad you're here for today's regular season game featuring the Cardinals and the Eagles. I'm Dick Stockton. Joining me for the broadcast is former NFL player Ron Pitts.
How you doing, Dick?
Ron, which players are likely to determine the outcome of this game?
This is one of the NFL sack leaders and member of the All-Isle team. All-Isle stands for agile, mobile, and extremely hostile.
Oh, all
Now, here's a
aisle.
receiver we're
You
likely
know,
to see
as
a
I
lot
was
of.
listening to that, I thought it was going to be
This guy
like
can
he
flat
could
out
guard
play.
on an
The
island.
visiting coach
That sort of
told
thing.
me
You know how they had
spent a
Revis
lot of
Island for a
time
while?
preparing for him. I'm
That
eager to
sort
see how
of
he'll fare.
situation.
Cardinals should be fired up for this one. The last time they played this team, they suffered a one-sided loss. If they're the pros that I think they are, they should be in a nasty
Interesting. I
mood.
don't believe we
Dick,
had
we've
that
got a
game,
rematch
but it
on our
is.
hands here.
Thanks, Ron. The referee is at midfield with the captains for the coin toss.
The visiting captain will make the call.
Oh, that's my
Captain,
headphones.
what's your
Okay.
choice?
All right. Welcome to Phoenix, Tempe, I believe. Tempe, Arizona. This is Sun Devil Stadium, I believe, in this game. So there's 2 current NFC West teams that play in collegiate stadiums.
We're waiting for the kickoff by Philadelphia. Janikowski boots the ball to start this game.
Big leg Janikowski.
Ball starts upfield.
And for some reason, they're going to run it out 10 yards deep. Tries to pick up a block. Nice little move to the outside. Get out of a tackle, but
Solid
still
coverage by the kick
not a
team.
whole lot going on there. So welcome on into our Sunday afternoon
The
game.
drive begins at the
No,
21.
I don't actually have my notebook on hand here.
First and 10.
Did this really quickly before the halftime show. Oh, that's right. It's O'Donnell. And you know what? Actually, I meant to mention this, but we already have a penalty. All right.
Start against the offense.
A false start immediately.
First down, Arizona.
First and 15.
Arizona sets up in I formation.
I was going to put Cincinnati and the Rams in just because, hey, the Super Bowl teams, Super Bowl week, blah, blah, blah. Both of those teams are on a bye this week.
For the Cardinals.
Heimberger?
Second down, Cardinals.
Second and 12.
Man in motion.
Second down and 12 after the penalty.
That pass.
A little bit of a gain.
Play
They
covered
will
4 yards.
gain a little more. So third
Here's a
down
look at the
and
defensive starters
third
for
down
the
medium, I
Eagles.
believe. Should be like 3rd and 7. 7.
Third down, Cardinals.
I think
From
the defense
the
has got to like its
24.
chances of holding the offense on this third down. They just need to make sure
I believe
that
that's
they
what I
don't
said.
let a
3rd and
receiver
7. Look at me.
get
Good
open
job.
behind
Good
the
commentary. Floats it over the middle
The
into
pass was incomplete.
at least triple coverage. Bare minimum double coverage. Probably more of a triple coverage. And as everyone
Fourth
converged,
down,
that was
Cardinals.
5-tuple coverage.
It's fourth down.
So not a whole lot going on there for the opening drive for the Cardinals.
Kick is away.
Put themselves even further behind the six with a
Pros
false
has
start
the
on the
ball
first
and
play of the
starts
game
upfield.
at home. We have him swinging around wide here. Can't quite get
Pros
that
returned
block,
punt. He gained 17 yards.
but not
Steinberger
terrible
made
as
the
they'll start
tackle.
right
He
around
brought him
midfield.
down at the 49. There's the starting offense for Philadelphia.
Hines Ward, Michael Vick in a, what would it be? A prophecy.
It's first down at the 49.
First and 10.
Green, 43.
Stewart
Throws it out
makes
to the left.
catch.
Got kind of
Just
tripped
a
up. That was a
short gain
very
on that
weird
completed
animation.
pass. Here
One
are
of the weirder
starters
animations
on
we've seen.
defense for
Ty Law,
Arizona.
Rondé Barber, Adam Archuleta, Derek Brooks. Don't know if I've noticed him. Great linebacker in the early
Just under
aughts.
3 minutes left in this quarter. It's second down.
Would lead the Buccaneers to the Super Bowl the following year, 2003.
Man in motion.
I believe. I could be wrong on that date. They did win one in the early 2000s, defeating the Oakland
Carswell
Raiders.
caught the pass. The play
They had
covered 4
like
yards.
5 interceptions. It was not a great game. It was like 48-21. And for some reason, I always thought that was in Tampa Bay. And so, like, I'd always be like, "Oh, Tampa Bay,
Third down, Eagles.
they won this game. They won the Super Bowl in their home stadium." And it's like, no, that's not true at all. I don't actually know where that game was played.
Blue, 16.
Incomplete.
Wild that we never had a home team. We never had a team win a Super Bowl in their own stadium for 54 Super Bowls. Last two have been
Fourth down, Eagles. The Eagles have their punting unit on the field.
last two champions have won in their home stadium.
The kick is away. That punt covered 41 yards.
If you want some more, just let me know, man.
Let's see, what do we got here? Super Bowl winners and results. Let's.
First down, Arizona.
First and 10.
4-man front for Philadelphia.
It was actually in San Diego. Wild. I don't know why I always think that one's in. I mean, it was in Tampa, Florida 2 years prior, but I don't think I would have watched that
pass
game
play covered 15
or
yards.
cared about it.
Excellent play.
Rice made the tackle. First down, Arizona.
First and 10.
Let's see. Where's
Incomplete.
list of Super Bowl champions? Here we go. We'll see. Let's do a little prediction here. So, State Farm Stadium
Second down
is the
Cardinals.
next host of the Super Bowl. That'll be next year. So we have Arizona, Nevada, and then New Orleans, Louisiana. Two of those teams, I don't know how viable it would be for them to win the Super
Makes
Bowl,
the catch.
but
He picked
the
up
Cardinals have
3
been
yards.
more on an upswing. The Raiders have been competitive.
Third down, Cardinals.
Those boys on the defensive line.
And then New Orleans, I would assume,
Blowed out of the block.
they'll be in a bit of a rebuild for the next couple of years, unless they are able to strike lightning. And
He's going to throw it.
unless they can get lightning in a bottle and find another Drew Brees. I think they'll be all right, or they'll be maybe a long haul. I don't know. I've had 2 20-ounce alcoholic drinks, 2 ciders. Not firing on all cylinders here.
First and 10.
And I don't think either of these offenses are firing on all cylinders either, as we have a 0-0 game. How much of this will I remember? I don't know.
Garner gets the ball.
It's a good question.
He gets a
Did I
nice
ask it to
gain
myself?
of
Sure.
6
Yeah, I looked
yards.
over like I was
Rice
reading the chat,
wrapped
but
him
I'm
up.
not.
Second down, Cardinals.
So I think the Cardinals, interesting. I mean, they have a little bit of a controversy. Feels like the wrong word, but it also, they might have some unhappiness at the quarterback position. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a great way to say it.
The ball carrier
Kyler
was
Murray
brought down
deleted a
by
lot of
Meeker.
stuff that was related to the Cardinals. He only has like 2 posts on his
We played
Instagram.
one quarter and
Sports
nothing's been
Illustrated was like, "Are we
resolved. We're
reading too
still
much into this?" And I was like,
scoreless.
"Yes, you are reading way too much into this." But there are some reports going out that, you know, he's not happy with the way they lost in the playoffs, even though he threw a pick 6. Let's keep that in mind.
Third down,
5 total
Cardinals.
yards for the Eagles. Nice.
3rd and 3.
Arizona
They
lines
struggled
up in
down the
I
stretch.
formation.
The Cardinals did. Kind of
Man in
collapsed
motion.
there after such a hot start. I mean,
Garner
I think I
gets
talked
the
about it on
ball.
this
They are
in
going
this
to measure for the first down.
series of, like, even when they were losing, but they were kind of missing players, I feel like they're still the best team. If you put DeAndre Hopkins and J.J. Watt and Kyler Murray all on the field together, like, you easily have one of the best teams of the season on the field. And
A lot
so,
of people overlook the importance of special
you know,
teams,
maybe that
but
wasn't
it's
obviously
1/3
true.
of the game. The kicking team got the
I guess
upper
I shouldn't
hand
say
on that
maybe
play.
it was, obviously. Maybe that ended up not being true towards the end. But I still think, or I do think, I
The
should say,
drive begins at the 19.
I think they'll be competitive in an NFC West that'll be, depending on Trey Lance's development,
He's looking to
the
throw.
kind of the
Makes
Rams.
the catch.
It'll be
The
interesting to
pass
see
was
what
caught
Seattle
by
does. They
Price.
still
It
have
was a
Russell
gain
Wilson.
of 5 yards.
He's still good as a quarterback. They just haven't had much of an offensive line. The defense isn't, you know, anything
Second
what it
down,
used to be.
Eagles.
2nd and 5.
Other things. I mean, it would truly be a shame for the Seahawks to waste
Makes the catch.
Russell Wilson
That
and
pass
DK
was good for
Metcalf
a gain of 3
and
yards.
Doug Baldwin. Is that who it is? Is that who ruins everybody's
Just
lives?
under
That
4
connection
minutes
being
left in
just
his hand.
so incredible.
3rd and inches.
I'm expecting the offense to pick up the first down on this play. But if
All
they
right.
don't make
3rd
it,
down
they
and
have to
inches.
understand the defense is
We
gonna
wind
need a
under
huge
4
surge
minutes
of
here in
confidence.
the second quarter. Vic drops back to pass, throws off his back
Tough
foot.
right
That's
for
going to
the
be
quarterback. That ball was
caught, dropped,
Oh,
popped
man,
in the
come
air,
on.
not
You gotta
intercepted.
catch that ball. Now he's going to get it from the
4th down and inches coming up. That Microsoft sign was upside down, was it not?
4th
Am
and
I
inches.
going absolutely wild over
Second
here?
punt of the day for Jet.
So I think with the Cardinals, you have a potential where you could have another home team. Maybe they put it all together. Maybe it gels in a way that it hasn't
Soward
quite
starts
gelled
upfield.
just yet. Spin move, another kind of
Soward on the return.
sidestep
He
out
gained
there.
14 yards.
Kind of surprised he didn't run it all the way back to the other side. Maybe let some of his blocks try and pick up some kick coverage players, but
First down,
not a terrible
Arizona.
return. 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. Looking a year forward, you have the Las Vegas Raiders. They'll be. I would expect them to be competitive. Their car seems to keep them at least in the hunt. That's a stacked division, I feel. Denver probably the weakest team in that division. Still better than a lot of teams out there. They have a quarterback issue. See if they keep Bridgewater. I don't know. There's a lot of rumors about Rodgers going there. I think it'll be harder for the Raiders to get there. I also think it's because the Raiders are on the AFC side of things, and like I was mentioning earlier, I think the AFC has a little more depth to it. I mean, I know it's like 4 teams. You know, it's Buffalo, Kansas City, Cincinnati. I'm throwing the Ravens in there. I shouldn't discount the Patriots at all. Well, that's a nice float pass outside. That'll get a first down.
And the receiver. The play went 12 yards.
Garner is one of those get open guys.
It's gonna be like this all
That's 5
game,
teams
baby,
right there.
All game.
First down,
See how the
Arizona.
Rams hold together. Aaron Donald's talked about maybe even retiring after this game. Should they have won the Super Bowl, could retire.
Garner gets the ball.
How long does Stafford stick
There
around?
was nice blocking for the halfback. He ripped off a gain of 24 yards.
Man, I love that.
Lions
That's the
could be good in a
2-minute
couple of
warning.
years.
Halftime approaches.
Bears,
First down, Arizona.
Vikings, Packers.
It's first and goal.
I feel like with the NFC, I think you have two divisions that have like a clear-cut front runner.
Touchdown,
That would be the Rams in the NFC West. That would be the Cowboys in the NFC East. And then you kind of don't have a whole lot going on.
Scoring drive covered.
So I think the
54 yards.
AFC will be the power division, or the power conference, I should say, for, I would guess, the foreseeable future over a couple of years.
The kicker has come on for the
Stacked
extra point
AFC
attempt.
West. An AFC North that could be pretty good. An
The attempt
AFC
is on its
East
way.
that has at least
And it's
two
good.
Kick was good.
good teams. An AFC South that's pretty wide open. But I think you have three. I think the three best divisions will end up being AFC
Arizona is ready for the kickoff.
North, West, North.
Number 9
East.
gets his foot into the ball. McGriff looks for running room.
Anyway, we'll move off of this topic because I've talked about it a
That
lot.
return was worth 21 yards.
So I think maybe just to wrap it up, put a little bow on it, a little drunken bow. I think Arizona has a shot to maybe play in their home stadium Super Bowl, depending on how things shake out. I think the Brady retirement's
A great place
huge.
to
I
start a
think
drive.
the
It's first down
potential
at the
Rodgers move
36.
to the AFC, that's ginormous. I think it kind of clears a little room for a team that feels like it's on the up and up to maybe get it to gel.
Simmons
Surprised that
got
was
a
not
hand on
intercepted. That was
pass.
into like 5 defenders. I think the following year in Allegiant Stadium down in,
Second down, Eagles.
it's not Vegas, but it's the stadium for Vegas.
Second down.
I think that's a little more difficult. And I think by the time you get to New Orleans, I don't think New Orleans is really going to be competing for a Super Bowl anytime soon, unless again they strike
Vic keeps the ball.
absolute gold with a coaching hire and with a really good quarterback, and they can keep some of their key players, the Alvin Kamaras, the Cameron Jordans,
First down,
stuff like that.
Philadelphia.
Green, 43.
He's looking to throw.
Philadelphia on the move here as we are in the second quarter. At midfield, I believe this is going to set up a 2nd and 10. I could be incorrect.
Second down, Eagles.
Look at that. It is 2nd and 10. So good job, me.
Red, 48.
The
Nice
quarterback
run
keeps
off
the
to the
ball.
left side. Vic with a nice little sidestep.
I like
Able to
that.
get enough for the first down. So fall forward.
First down, Eagles.
First and 10.
Say a prayer. Red, 48.
Vic drops.
Throws
That's a
into
catch. Nice work
triple
by the
coverage and
quarterback
still
and
a
the receiver.
catch.
The play went 15
All right.
yards.
So first
That
and
down
10.
allows the offense to keep the defense
Under a
right where it
minute.
wants.
First
On
Two
the
timeouts for the
Brown made
Eagles.
the
Tick,
tackle.
tick, tick,
First
tick,
down,
tick.
Eagles.
Green, 43.
Play action pass, running outside the pocket. Nice float over there. That's
Dropped
a,
it. That looked
an
like a
immediate
catchable
hit. A
pass from
great
here.
play
Can you believe
defensively.
he dropped that ball.
That'll be an incomplete pass.
The second quarter is nearly over. Second down, Eagles.
It's second down.
About halfway through this one. Hopefully you're enjoying the content.
16.
Vic looks for a
Oh,
receiver.
it's going to be a sack in the
Sack.
backfield.
He went down at the 30.
I love the way the defense got after the quarterback on that play. They were all over.
Timeout.
Timeout called by the visitors. One timeout left for the Eagles. Third down, Eagles.
Third and 18.
3rd and 18. That's a bad time to go backwards.
Vick gets sacked. He went down at the 40.
And he got sacked again. So that's what? That's another 10-yard loss. So it's what, 4th and 28 at this point?
4th down, Eagles.
4th and
They need
27.
7 points to tie it up.
That'll likely do it for this half of football. There's no reason for them to even punt this ball away. Please don't. They will punt it with 4 seconds, even though they had plenty of time on the play clock. Beautiful coffin corner. That is the best punt we have ever seen in this game. And it came at the worst possible time for the Eagles. They were going to be down at the 1 yard line.
The first half, with our score
7-0 Cardinals. Pretty even time of possession. Didn't catch the yards there.
Arizona
Those
is ready
stats
to
disappear
kick it deep.
very quickly. Full power on the kickoff. Philadelphia will get the ball right
Number
back.
9 gets his foot into the ball.
So unfortunate
Ward
for
looks
Philadelphia
for
that they
running room.
can't capitalize on the great drive.
The kickoff
Oh,
return
come
covered
on. Get
39
that block.
yards.
What a gutsy return. He took a chance on bringing that ball out of the end zone, but he made it work. Now his team has great field position.
It's first down at the 36.
1st and 10.
Red 48.
Man in motion.
Hut, 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 hut.
There's a marker on the field.
False start.
False start against the offense.
I pointed correctly.
First down, Eagles.
First down. That's against the defense.
1st and 15.
Pick it up. Okay with me. Red 48.
Vick drops. The defense gets to the quarterback, and he's sacked.
I'm sure the quarterback wants to get on his lineman after that play. I don't blame
That's
him
what,
for being hot after that sack.
Second down,
3
Eagles.
sacks in the last 4 plays.
Green 43.
Actually, it might be 3 sacks in the last 3 plays. It was the second down, the third down, and then the first down after the penalty. So
Makes the catch.
3 out of 3
Pickup for the
plays.
Eagles. That was a gain
We are
of
seeing
10
Michael Vick
yards.
getting
That
sacked
was
in
a
the
nice play.
backfield.
The offense was in complete control.
The ball carrier was brought down by Washington. Third down, Eagles.
They're going to give up the short gain on this one, but they're going to have guys camped out near that first down marker.
Third down and long.
Man in motion. He's going to throw it.
Oh,
The
Vick with
quarterback
some
keeps the
room
ball.
to run, but he only gets about half of what he needs. 4th down and 4 coming up. Eagles going to punt it back to the Cardinals.
Fourth down, Eagles.
Red 48.
4th and 5.
The kick is away.
Fielded at about the
Sauer
18-yard
grabs the
line.
ball and starts
See what he
upfield.
does. Moves to the right. The
That
defender.
punt return
Oh,
was worth
no.
13
So the
yards.
blocker did nothing. He just ran out of bounds on the right side. And then the spin move carried him a little bit too far to the right. Steps out of bounds. And
The drive
that is where they will
begins at
start.
the
1st and
31.
10 at the 31-yard line. 3:23 to go here in the third quarter.
Green 5.
Defense gets to the
Looked like a
quarterback,
play-action
and he's
pass, and it
sacked.
just
That was a nice play
was
by the
not a good call.
They just closed the quarterback.
Great defensive play there. Came right through the line. Got the sack. It'll be second down
Cardinals.
and 16 from the 25-yard line.
Green 5.
He makes
Flip
the
pass
catch.
to the right
The
and
pass was
immediately
caught, but it went
tackled.
for no gain.
No
job
gain
by
on
the
the play.
defense.
That was
Third
Morgan.
down,
He
very
made the
quickly, by the
tackle
way. A
at the
third down
25.
and 16 from the 25-yard line.
Third down, Cardinals.
A lot of changes of possession here. That's not what you want to see. You want to see a consistent clock moving.
We're going to wring your neck. Green 5.
He's going to throw it.
Drop back to throw. Find somebody over on the left.
Tough break for the
Again, we got
quarterback.
to
That
hit
ball
the
is
hit
dropped.
I
pop.
can't believe he dropped that.
That was weak.
That was weak. Weak
Fourth
man.
down,
He got
Cardinals.
obliterated and then dropped the ball.
This will be his
Baby.
third punt today. The punt is in the air. Prohl calls for a fair catch. First down.
Get some
Philadelphia.
hydration going before heading to bed after this this recording.
Green 43. Hot, hot, hot.
Stewart
Not
has
that-
the ball.
You know,
That play went
two
nowhere. There was
two
no
beers with
gain.
6.9%
Oh, what
alcohol.
play by the
Noise.
defense.
It's gonna
Brooks
make me all
made the
hungover
tackle.
tomorrow.
He brought him down.
You know,
at
trying to
the
get back into the
37.
water challenge.
Second down.
I feel like I haven't been doing super well with it. My recording schedule has been a little out of whack. Hopefully,
48.
hopefully when I like this
He
time
makes
next
the
week,
catch.
it's
The
right
pass
back
is
into the
complete to
flow.
Carswell. It
I think I
covered
missed
13 yards.
The one
That
like
was a
NASCAR
nice
event I was
play.
looking forward to,
The defense
which
better
is kind of a
find a way to
bummer.
take that kind of
They were
play
doing
away
a
from the
race at
offense.
the.
Archuleta made the tackle.
I guess I can
He
just look it
brought
up.
him down
Look it up
at
on the
50.
internet. L.A.
First down.
Coliseum.
First and 10.
Oh, there it is. NASCAR track.
Blue 16.
He drops back to pass. The quarterback keeps the ball. He made it back to the line of scrimmage.
I just want to
There
see what
was
it
no
looked
gain.
like. Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
yeah. The defense inflicted some pain on that play.
Brooks wrapped
Football
him
field
up.
to racetrack. That's kind of neat.
Second down.
Oh, a timeline? Hell yeah. Time lapse? Absolutely.
It's second down.
No, gotta watch an ad. Hold on. Second down and 10. Under a minute to go here. On the Cardinal side of the field, a free rush for like
The
three
pass
guys
went
off
for
the
a
right
gain of
side
4
for
yards. The
Arizona.
receiver was Stewart.
Nice quick read there by Vic. Get it up to the left side. The Clash of the Coliseum. That is what it was, what it was
Third
called.
down,
I
Eagles.
actually wanted to watch it. Not watch the whole thing, but I did want to see
Philadelphia
what it
has
was
a
gonna look
man
like.
lined up in the slot.
Red 48.
Man in motion.
They're not really doing a whole lot.
He drops
They just threw
back
some
to
dirt
pass.
down, and they're like, okay, we'll let this.
That play
set
covered
for a
5
while.
yards and was enough for a first down.
How
for
do you
the
not
Eagles.
understand what a time lapse
Man, that
is?
was a nice hookup.
78,467 seats. I did see a highlight. What are you talking about? That's a terrible time. Oh, there we go. Kind of. I mean, not really. Where's the...
Mere seconds remain in the third quarter.
Can you,
First
like,
down,
literally not
Eagles.
rewind?
The third quarter is over.
Oh, there it is. Oh, just kidding.
The third quarter is over.
Oh, sorry. You can't just click on the
First and 10.
time bar. You have to actually
Philadelphia.
take the little ball and move it back and forth. See, so here's the problem with the time lapse. Here's the issue with it.
The Eagles line
They
up
just
in the
show
I
like they show a bunch
formation.
of dirt getting in there,
Red 48.
and then they cut, and all of a sudden the asphalt's there.
It's a pass.
They like start to show the asphalt going, but it just doesn't. Anyway, that was last week, and I totally forgot about it. And then next week will be Talladega. The only reason I ever know that is because I watch football and I watch like the
Second
Fox
down,
broadcast
Eagles.
because they always have the NFC like championship, and they're like it's the Super Bowl of NASCAR, and it's the first race of the season.
Blue 16.
Man in motion.
Usually the Super Bowl's at the end. I know it's hard because you only turn left, but oh
Vic
my
has been taken
God.
down for a sack.
That was painful.
Vic getting knocked down
That kind of play
again.
makes
This
me
offensive
glad
line is
I'm
doing
here and
nothing
not down there.
to help him stay upright and get the ball delivered. As we are in the fourth quarter here, your most attentive,
Third down, Eagles.
somewhat tipsy tank top wearing host. It's a beautiful like 50 degrees outside here. but it felt really good in the sun.
48.
Man in
It was kind of
motion.
just one of those days. You get home, you know, I work on weekends.
The pass is
What I
incomplete.
do. Cool guy. It's one of those days where it's like, you know what? A tank top. There's no real reason for it.
Fourth down, Eagles.
Kind of chilly outside, but it feels good in the sun. Went to the store today, found some really good pizzas on sale. And they were like on sale to the on sale.
Charges
I don't know if you've
ahead.
ever seen that before, but they were like on sale. He has a
Next time you
convoy
see
here.
him, he'll be dancing in the end zone.
That's it. Touchdown Cardinals. He caught up
He
to the
took
man
it
in
the
front of him.
distance. It's a touchdown.
That's a
Oh,
touchdown.
man. He was off that time.
There were pizzas. Normally they're like $8 a piece. So I'm like, okay, they're good, but I don't know if I want to pay like $8 for a frozen pizza. Calm down. $6, okay, more reasonable. I can work with that. Get a couple of those. We thought there was a good kind in the freezer. I love their buffalo chicken. It's like Draft House pizza or whatever. Go in, look at the freezer. No pizza.
Cardinals line up for
Crap.
the point after touchdown.
Well, that's okay. I know that the
kicks away.
the sale's still going. It ends today or tomorrow or whatever because I was going to get some when I got paid on Friday. No problem. Easy peasy. Go in, find out they're on sale again. They're knocked down from 8 to 6.
Arizona
Knocked
is
down
ready
again
for
to
the kickoff.
$4.50. Bought 6 of them.
The kickoff is in the air.
Ate half of them.
Griff
Well, I
has the ball
ate a
and
quarter.
starts upfield.
Oh, that's I guess yeah. I had pizza today. I forgot all about that.
That return was worth 31 yards.
I had 2 slices of
Okay,
pizza,
the return
about
man
5
won that
cookies,
round. They'll
and
start
40
this drive
ounces
with
of
pretty good field position.
ciders. So, shining bill of health over here. I also bought,
Just
trying to cut
under
back on the
4
soda, but I
minutes
thought, you know
left
what,
in
it's the
this
Super
game.
Bowl.
The
Have
drive
some fun.
begins at the 29.
Bought a 6-pack of like the 16.9 ounce Mountain Dew bottles. Didn't even drink it. They're just sitting on the floor, I guess. I don't even know if they made it into the fridge.
Kreider makes the catch.
But I found a couple of ciders, and I was like, you know what, I'll do a taste test on
Yeah,
this.
buddy. The
And then I
defense
just
had
kind of
that
I
play
sipped on
figured out.
those throughout the
Law
game.
made
And
the stop. Second and 13 for Philadelphia.
Second and 13.
It's a pass. McGriff.
oh,
catches
that's
the ball.
a lot of effort to
Complete
go
pass
for a
went
very
for no
minimal
gain,
game.
And that will hurt the quarterback's stats. That
like
was
this
Law. He
all
made the
game,
tackle
okay?
at the
All game.
27. Third down, Eagles.
Third down and 12.
Third and 12.
The quarterback drops back to pass.
I love the float pass out to the side. See if he could make a move to get the first down. It's going to be short. Arizona here with a 2-score
Fourth down,
lead.
Eagles.
It hasn't necessarily felt like...
The Eagles are going
I
to
feel like
put
I'm
the
using
ball
weird
away.
words a lot. Let me restart that sentence. It hasn't felt like Arizona's in control of this game,
The
but
punt
they
is in the
are.
air.
They're coming through. Their defense is doing a great job at coming through when it
Sauer
needs
has the
to.
ball and starts
The
upfield.
Eagles are getting into field goal range. They're getting sacks,
Sauer
pushing them
on
out
the
of field goal
return.
range.
He gained
The Eagles are
13
getting to with
yards.
like a third and manageable, and then a blitzing linebacker comes through. Fourth down. Not really much of a play there as far as the offense is concerned. Getting the punt return, pretty huge. And we sit here about
First
halfway
down,
through the fourth
Cardinals.
quarter. Yeah, almost exactly halfway through the fourth quarter. We have a 1st and 10 for a team that's up 14-0. It's not even that. It's weird. We see this in the March Mascot Madness tournament too, where sometimes a 7-point lead in the case of like a basketball game can feel like a 20-point lead because the team just has such a good grip on the game. Every time one team's making a run, they're making a run.
they
They're
paid the
trading
money.
baskets,
The
going
fans
back
have
and
a right
forth.
to boo if they're unhappy.
One team isn't
First
breaking.
down, Cardinals.
Sometimes a 7-point lead feels like a 2-point lead. They're lucky to have that lead. They're getting a couple of missed shots from the opposing team. In this case, you know,
It's a run.
oh, another run.
Christian was stopped after a short gain.
And that's how this feels. I kind of went off a little extra there, so back up a few words. that's how this feels. This feels like a one-score game, even though it's a two-score game.
Second down,
Just because Philadelphia's had success moving the ball. And it's not going to matter, obviously, because there's 2 minutes left, so that lead starts to feel more substantial.
Second down, Cardinals.
But it is an interesting thing to watch. It's one of the things I really enjoy about the digital sort of sportscasting aspect of it. Is like, oh man, this,
Garner with the ball.
like,
That play was shut down.
kind of seeing those things, you know.
Man, that was horrible.
Speaking of March Mascot Madness, real March Madness coming up soon. Selection Sunday, we'll get those tournaments, conference tournaments. What I'm curious about is if the Washington State Cougars maybe make it in. They're not terrible. WSU.
Garner gets the ball.
Yes, WSU basketball Cougars. Thank you.
Timeout called by the visitors.
They are, well, they're
Philadelphia
14-9.
still
They
has
did
one
lose by
timeout
3
left.
to Arizona
Fourth
State. That
down,
might be one of those kind of resume killers.
Fourth punt
But
of the day, Fort Bidwell. The punt is in the air.
they've played better.
Taylor calls
Cougars.
for a fair catch.
What? Cougars typically don't. Is WSU a huge party school?
A great place to start.
Not
a
the
drive.
party
It's
school it was
first
in the
down
past.
At the 36.
Cougars typically don't make the NCAA tournament, though they had the good year with Tony Bennett where they made it. And it seemed like he could have stayed there, built something, but instead hightailed it to Virginia.
Vic
And
kicks the
you know
ball.
what? Maybe that's a good thing. He
Nice
took the
pickup
Couganate
by the
spirit
Eagles.
and lost as a
That
number
was a
1
nice
seed to
play.
a 16 seed.
First down, Eagles.
First and 10.
We're going to ride you like a surfboard.
Ride you like a
drops.
surfboard. Deep pass down the left side
The pass
into
was
quadruple
incomplete.
coverage. Nothing doing it there.
Second down.
See if maybe they
Eagles.
can make it into the tournament at some point. I think when they made it with Tony Bennett, they were like a pretty high seed.
Split backs.
Blue, 16.
The clock's been stopped because
Did we have
there's a
another
penalty.
false start here?
False start against the offense.
I pointed correctly.
Second
Right
down,
there.
Eagles.
Offense.
Second and 15.
I have no idea if that's funny or interesting.
Green,
Also, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the subscriber count was. Another
There's a
penalty
flag
likely
on
going to
the
be a
play.
hold, which is unfortunate because it's going to wipe out a really nice.
Against the offense.
That time I pointed correctly. Hang on.
Second down, Eagles.
Trending Jared Goff. Okay. Jared Goff watching the Rams win the Super
Man
Bowl.
in motion.
Oh, damn.
They're going to throw. The pass was incomplete.
Good stuff. I forget what I was saying. Doesn't matter. At the end of the game, what do we got going on here? What are we doing? Don't drink 40 ounces of ciders before.
Third down, Eagles.
Third down.
But yeah, we'll see if the Cougars, ever make the
Man in
tournament.
motion.
I remember the one time Eastern Washington. Speaking of the Super Bowl, Cooper Kupp went to Eastern Washington. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but 0-star recruit to 0-star recruit to NFL
Fourth down, Eagles.
Super Bowl MVP. Incredible story. Fantastic. American Underdog 2 is writing itself right before our eyes.
43.
4th and 25, they're going to go for it. Yard short of the conversion they made against Green Bay. That's not a bad throw. They had exactly what they wanted, a wide open receiver with room to run, but just threw it a little too far outside. I don't even think he caught that ball inbounds. We'll see the starting field position here for the Cardinals, not that it matters. Eastern Washington, they play in the Big Sky Conference, which is the like subdivision. It's like a level down. And I remember they played Oklahoma State when I was in middle school, which would have been 7th or 8th grade. And I remember that they had the cafeteria, and they pulled down like a big screen that they would usually use for Tai Bo, which is the like workout fighting thing. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a thing you would do in PE, and that was like, you know, what you would do. They pulled down the screen and they like let us like watch the game, which was cool, during lunch, and they were tied at like 36 or something. And I'm sure Oklahoma State went on to blow them out in the second half, but you never know. Sometimes those 15 seeds can upset the 2. Gulf Coast of somewhere beat a team that was pretty good. Georgetown, I think, went down. Anyway, that'll do it for this game. 14-0. I don't really remember what happened, if I'm being honest, but I was probably also talking a lot during it, so sorry if you're actually trying to watch the game. Could do those football fans a favor, record the audios separately, merge it, upload 2 videos. Just kidding, won't do that. Don't have the ability because Adobe doesn't launch on my flippin' laptop.
Final score,
14-0. Cardinals are your victors today. Odd game. Another punt return for a touchdown. So we're 2 for 2.
For player of the game.
4 tackles, a sack.
And now a look back at some key plays from this game.
A rushing touchdown. I remember that happening. It was a nice first down by Michael Vick. It was a nice run by Michael Vick. Just a low-scoring kind of
that's going to be all for this game. So
gross-looking game. Those stats are not wildly impressive. Barely over 100 yards for each team's offense. Each team had more return yards than total offensive yards. Gross. All right. Ravens and Steelers is going to come up next. You know what? I actually probably shouldn't start this. I should go back and save the old dynasty. Don't worry, I know that it is not 11/7/2001 at 12:10 p.m. It is 2022. Would that be crazy? Go back in the past, record these on VCR, and then just watch them later. Ravens Steelers coming up next, right after I take a quick break. Great time for you to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back after this with more NFL action. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Halfway done here today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you scrolled down, you subscribed, you rang that bell, filled up the water. So we're good on that. And we're ready to move on to our next game, Steelers-Ravens. Might even be a matchup that we've seen, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And I again forgot to grab my notebook. So that's good. That is unfortunate that I forgot to do that.
Welcome to Pittsburgh.
So let's do
We're glad you're
this.
here for today's regular season
A rainy game here at Heinz Field. I didn't realize it had been called Heinz Field for that long. I do remember when they had the big ketchup bottle, and I think that they, and I could be wrong, I think that they had a big green one in the back, because if you remember, they did the like green and purple ketchup. And I probably have told this story before, but so bear with me. My grandma made meatloaf that I enjoyed eating. I'm a very picky eater, annoyingly picky eater. It's kind of ridiculous, like, and absurd, and it is what it is. Okay, I feel bad about it. I hate when people like try to cook for me, and like I go to like fancy restaurants and like I don't want any of this stuff. Like, why are you putting this kind of stuff on hamburgers and all this stuff? Please, just let me live, you know. And so the Heinz puts out this like funny ketchup, purple ketchup, green ketchup. My grandma uses ketchup in her meatloaf recipe, which I don't think is a common thing. I don't think my mom does it, because I love my mom's meatloaf, and I don't think she does it with ketchup. But the ketchup turned the meatloaf green, and I refused to eat it. That's how picky I am. It like simply just didn't look correct, and I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. Goodbye.
Outstanding field position on first down for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10.
Red 48.
The quarterback drops back to pass.
Big bomb down the middle of the field. Again, the defenders overrun the route.
He covered a lot of ground on that one.
That is a great way for the Steelers to start this game.
Here's a look at the offensive
Let's see, what was
starters for the Steelers.
Thing called? There's your offensive starters. Doug Flutie, Marshall Falk. What am I looking at here? Awake.
First down, Steelers.
1st and 10.
Blue 16.
Flutie drops. Stokes makes the catch. The pass went for a gain of 7 yards. The receiver was Stokes.
Here's your Baltimore Ravens defense. As we are in the AFC North. Watching a rivalry game here.
Second down, Steelers.
2nd and 3.
Blue 16.
Man in motion. There's a flag on the play.
Oh, might be a hold here. I don't know why they run into the defenders. It doesn't make any sense.
It's second down.
2nd and 13.
Pittsburgh has a man lined up in the slot.
Red 48.
It's a pass. Stokes makes the
Floats
catch.
it out to the left.
Just
Nothing
a short
doing
gain on that completed pass.
there. What are you? Why?
Just
What?
over 3 minutes left in this quarter.
Why'd you do that?
Third down, Steelers.
I'm gonna knock the taste out your mouth. Blue 16.
Flutie will pass. Neal picked up 1 yard.
Back up off me.
Fourth down, Steelers.
Blue 16.
The kick is up. That kick is good.
The field goal is good from 38 yards.
That
So the big
scoring
play
drive
doesn't really
covered
amount to
42
a whole lot. You see the big pass there, another pass, the penalty. Looks like a couple of passes and then a field goal. So the
Pittsburgh
Ravens
is ready
defense
to kick
bends
it
but
deep.
does not break.
Anderson kicks the ball. Moles starts upfield.
Oh my gosh, a kick return for a
The kickoff
very large
return
gain.
covered 70
I did not
yards.
realize that there were going to be
Defense
that
finds
many
itself in a nasty spot as this drive
Steelers
starts.
defenders. And
Return
again,
put the offense in
just
scoring
runs
position
into the
without even
defense
running a play.
Here's
for
a look at
literally
the
no
offensive
reason.
starters for the Ravens.
Mark Brunell starting for the Ravens.
The drive begins at the 18.
1st and 10.
Red 48.
Man in motion.
Okay. Quickly get that done. Hopefully that's not too distracting or annoying or anything. Well, I'm surprised that was deflected. So Steelers get out to a 3-0 lead as we take a look at their John Lynch, now the, GM of the 49ers.
Second and 10.
It's second down.
2:10 to go here in the first quarter. I thought that kick return was going to be for a touchdown. Oh, holds on to it. Brunell with a nice spin move. He's going to run up the right side. Takes a nice angle to get away from some defenders. Tripped up after an 8-yard gain. 8 yards for number 8.
Third down, Ravens.
For their sake, I hope the offense doesn't overthink the play call here. They need to keep it simple and just move the chains.
Blue, 16.
Anderson with the ball.
Anderson straight ahead.
That's enough
3-yard
to move the
gain.
chains. First down, Ravens.
First down and goal.
First down, Baltimore.
It's first and goal.
It's first and goal. Do you know where your team starts the possession? I don't know. It was like it's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? I already told you.
He found room to
No.
run. He picked up 5 yards.
I think I started a video like that recently. It's 9 o'clock. Do you know what your favorite streamer's
Second and
doing?
inches.
Second and inches.
You ever just clean up folders and it just feels so good?
It's a
So
quarterback
good.
sneak. Brunell gets
Touchdown,
in the
Mark
end zone.
Brunell.
Touchdown,
2 attempts,
Baltimore.
8 yards. So it was a 0-yard gain, 1 touchdown. That was an easy touchdown.
17 yards.
Tremendous field position. I believe that should be an incomplete pass. 3 runs or 4 runs and a touchdown. 6-3 after. Where the hell is
The
the
attempt is
thing?
on its way.
The kick is
And
good.
it's good.
T. There it is.
We're waiting for the kickoff by the Ravens.
See what the Steelers have in store
The
for
kickoff is in the air.
this return.
Coles starts upfield.
So earlier this season, and I saw it in the last game, they
brought the kickoff
absolutely
back
bullied number
35
52
yards.
right there.
The return
Just
man
got
won
shoulder
that
checked
round, Dick.
right in the
The
ribs. Look at that.
offense with really
Look at
good
that run.
field position.
Got shoulder checked and then a spin move on top of it. Really adding insult to injury. Earlier in this season, I forget which game it
It's
was, but I
first
thought I
down
saw
at
like
the
a backwards
36.
Xbox sign in one of the like stadium billboards or something like that. And I was like, oh, maybe I just didn't see it. I, probably misread it. Didn't look, maybe just looked odd for a
Has the
second.
ball.
And then
Russell is
in the
credited with
Arizona
the
game, there
tackle.
was a Microsoft thing that was like upside down. And I'm like, what is happening? I'm so confused. Why is this?
Second down, Steelers.
Doesn't make any sense. It also is very possible that it's a one-off sort of situation where it's like, for whatever reason, the game loads in that specific angle or whatever, and it just doesn't load that one incorrectly, but for the most part, it's fine.
5 yards.
It's like when everyone posts the like, oh, check out, it says
That's
Madden
it for the
19
first quarter.
in the ring of this stadium. It's like, okay, yeah, we get it. We understand you don't like the Madden games. We got you. Here's the thing I hate about the Steelers helmets. It only has a logo on one side, so they had to like mirror it so it faced correctly, but still wasn't. Still, you could still tell what team it was supposed to be. Really dumb.
Ball with the ball.
Marshall Falk finds a nice gain.
He gets
Ooh,
away.
running up the sideline.
He
Stiff-armed
broke free for
a
long
man.
gainer Before being stopped, he covered 43 yards.
See, in
That
the
was a
end zone, it
smooth
makes
run for a
sense.
first down.
Makes sense in the end zone. They
First
flipped it
down,
correctly.
Pittsburgh.
But here it's just the helmet that they're like, oh, we'll just turn it
Pittsburgh
around.
will go from the I formation.
Very bad.
Blue, 16.
Man in motion. Paul gets the ball. That was a short game.
Heavy reliance on
Halfback.
Falk here.
Russell is credited
I like
with the
it.
tackle.
Keeping that clock moving. That's helpful.
Second down, Steelers.
2nd and 7.
Red 48.
Man in motion. Paul is looking for room.
Ooh.
He was chopped down at the line of scrimmage.
Look at the defensive guy strutting around after
Couldn't
the play.
get
They
around
like that.
That was
the
Smith.
tacklers.
He made the tackle at the 9.
That'll
Third down,
set up a
Steelers.
3rd down and 7 from the 9. They can get a first down before the end zone.
Blue 16.
He's going to throw it. He makes
Nice
the catch.
pass there. That'll be a
Connection
first
was
down
enough for
before
a
the
first
end zone.
down. The play was good for 8 yards.
I love plays like that.
1st and inches.
1st and inches.
Wait, they said 1st and inches.
Flutie is going to pass.
Flutie running, but gets
Down
caught
he
from
goes.
behind.
He lost 3 yards.
Looked like he tried to tuck the ball a couple
That
of different
looked brutal.
times, and it just
My
did
heart
not
goes
work
out
the
to
way
the
they wanted it to.
His teammates let him down.
Nah, he let his
Second
teammates
down,
down by
Steelers.
making that that bad of a play.
2nd and 12.
Green 43.
Flutie calls his
Oh,
own
right
number.
up the middle. I thought he had it. They took a
Limited
little
the
bit of
ball
a
carrier
they
to
took a
short
play
gain.
out of the Ravens book from the previous drive where the Ravens scored a touchdown.
3rd and
Didn't
goal.
quite work. We're getting closer to that original or that goal to go line of scrimmage, but it is 3rd down and about 1.5 yards.
Paul with the ball.
Folks
He got in the
split
end zone.
wide for no
Touchdown.
reason,
Touchdown,
but thankfully
Steelers.
cut it in before it was
First
too
rushing
late.
Touchdown of the day
Touchdown.
for Paul.
It got
That
absolutely
scoring drive
lit
covered
up.
64 yards. And now for the extra point attempt.
PAT.
The kick's away.
You know who might be the most relieved person
It was good.
after the Super Bowl? The guy who bobbled an extra point. Thank God that didn't come back to haunt them. Because how many times do you see a
Baltimore is
game where it's
waiting
like
for the kickoff.
they show like the SportsCenter highlights and they're like, oh, and then they missed the extra
Anderson
point,
kicks the
and you're like,
ball.
oh, that's going to come back to be important.
Glenn looks for
Uh-oh.
running room.
And I thought it might come down to like,
He brought the
here's the
kickoff back
McPherson
26
storyline.
yards.
Now, that type of
But it does,
coverage may
it
not
makes
show up on your stat sheet, but let me
sports
tell you what,
sense
the
that it would come
defense
down
knows
to
about
the
it. That was great
Bengals
coverage.
offensive line versus the Rams' incredible
The drive
defensive line
begins
just not
at
being
the
able
20.
to hold up.
1st and 10.
And Burrow was able to get a throw off on that 4th down play. We saw that against the 49ers against the Rams in the previous game. It ended up in an interception. I thought maybe he
The
could
pass is complete to Crockett. He picked up
get
6
something
yards.
there.
Second down, Ravens.
And now we wait for a new football season.
4 down
Or, you know,
linemen for the
don't worry
defense.
about it. They do have the USFL coming back,
It's
so
a run.
if you're really that starved
Play
for
by the
football,
defense. That'll be a loss.
you can
Jordan made the tackle.
watch that.
About, baby. That's what
When
I'm
does
talking
that come
about.
back? When does that come back,
That
and
was
when,
the
like, what
2-minute
is it
warning. There
on?
are exactly 2 minutes left in the first half. 3rd down, Ravens.
The offense needs a big chunk to move the sticks here. Now, they could try and run it, but I'm guessing this is going to be a pass.
Blue 16.
Anderson has the ball. He is
USFL
brought down behind the line.
That was
2022.
brutal.
That was weak.
Pittsburgh
4th
Maulers.
down, Ravens. The
Blue
Ravens
16.
are going to punt the ball away.
So I clicked on USFL
The punt is in
2022,
the air.
and I'm getting an
Looks for running room.
exclusive detail on the league's player contracts
Heath
on a
the
website
return.
called
He
XFL
gained
News
15
Hub.
yards.
That is so funny. What we know so far.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Inaugural season begins Saturday, April 16th. The entirety will be played from mid-April to early July in Birmingham, Alabama.
16.
He's looking to throw.
10-week slate of games, followed by a 4-team
I wonder
playoff
if he
over
was
2
thinking
weeks.
about running before actually
The
catching
league's
it.
opener will be simulcast on Fox and NBC.
Second down, Steelers.
Huh.
Second down.
Red 48.
There are
Man
8
in
teams:
motion.
New Jersey, Philadelphia, Michigan, Pittsburgh,
drops.
Houston, New
Stokes
Orleans,
catches the
Tampa,
ball.
and
They're going to
Birmingham,
measure it.
setting up shop in
And it's
Alabama
short.
on March
Third and
21st
inches.
for training camp.
3rd and inches.
Jeff Fisher is a head
Back
coach,
set for Pittsburgh.
so that's good. Skip Holtz is
It's a
our
run.
coach. Who the hell is
Falk was
Skip
chopped
Holtz?
down at
Why
the
do I
line of
recognize that
scrimmage.
name?
That play looked awful.
That was weak.
I don't know why I would recognize this. Oh,
4th and
LSU.
inches. The Steelers are going to put
Yes.
the ball away.
Oh, Lou Holtz. Okay, that's probably why I recognize it.
Sauerbrunn gets
More
the
so
kick
than
away.
Skip. Gotta go into the end zone,
That's a touchback.
and there you go. Touchback. .500 players come
First
draft
down,
time.
Ravens.
Wow. Regular season rosters will field 38 active players.
Get ready to jump.
Jeez. The United States Football League.
Red 48.
There's a really good documentary on ESPN about the USFL and how
Huge pickup
one
for
orange
Baltimore.
idiot
That was a
ruined it
gain
for
of
everyone.
16 yards.
Nice.
Because it was
play.
actually going like pretty
He
well.
made the tackle at the
Like, I mean,
36.
relative,
Timeout
you know,
called by
for
the
a
visitors. 2
brand of
timeouts
football that
left
isn't
for
the
the
NFL.
Ravens.
They're like,
The
we want to
second
compete
quarter
head
is
on,
nearly
like
over.
one-on-one,
First down,
head-to-head.
Baltimore.
That's the term I'm looking for. Head-to-head against the NFL, and everyone's like, that's a terrible idea. You're an idiot. Like, just
Man in motion.
let us. We'll do our summer
Brunell
thing.
looks for a receiver.
Cover some
Incomplete.
people who don't get to watch, or don't, you know, there's no football to watch. There's the CFL, but people aren't really watching that. Anyway,
Second down, Ravens.
Second down.
so it looks like they'll get $600 a week, mini camp, training camp, and then regular season on the active roster, $4,500 a week,
He's looking to throw.
which isn't bad. Oh, it's a big bomb for the Ravens.
Moles
The
makes
Ravens
the
living
catch.
on the big play, and that's a touchdown.
Baltimore. Brunell
So
threw it.
$45,000
Moles
for
caught
the
it,
regular
and the
season.
play
That's
went for
not a lot of money.
63 yards.
Molds has the speed and quicks to get open.
That's his first
$850
touchdown
per
catch of
win.
the day. It looks like the offense will kick the extra point.
So April 16th.
And it's good.
That'll be happening. The XFL was man, did that league just get absolutely
Pittsburgh is waiting for
boned
the
by
kickoff.
the COVID pandemic? Like, holy
Dramatica
moly.
kicks the ball.
It wasn't the highest quality of
Joseph looks
football,
for
but like
running room.
their kickoffs are great. That would be the
return
one
was
thing that you
worth
could probably pull
25
from there
yards.
to be like, hey, we
Condit
should put
is
this in
credited with the tackle.
the actual NFL, but I digress. We've learned enough about the USFL today.
Outstanding field position on first down for the Steelers.
So it is 14-10. Doug Flutie leads his team out on the field with 8 seconds remaining.
Blue 16.
As my nose starts to really fall apart.
Flutie will pass. A short gain on that pass to Chark. Glenn
That'll most
wrapped
likely
him up.
run out
Timeout
the
called
time.
by
Oh,
the home team.
they will actually get a
Pittsburgh
timeout
still
call.
has 2
That is
timeouts.
surprising. I thought for sure, because of the way that it like moves between all these camera angles and does all that stuff, I did not think that they would get that timeout off. And they got it off just in time. 1 second remaining. Second down and 7.
The quarterback drops back to pass.
That is going to be a substantial loss. And maybe they should have just not called the timeout. You love the spin move. You love the aggression. You love the fancy feelings, but nothing doing.
That's it for the first half, with our score 14-10, Ravens.
Pretty even.
Pittsburgh
Ravens will get the
put
ball.
in play.
Living on big plays.
The kickoff is in the air. Glenn looks for running room.
Glenn got in front of his blocker there, and instead of the blocker running in to take care of the coverage team member, the ball carrier, I should say, just ran into the defender.
First down, Ravens.
1st and 10.
Green, 43.
Crockett has the ball.
As the rain continues to fall.
Second down, Ravens.
Some kind of aircraft overhead. Could be a helicopter, could be an airplane. Not really sure.
Baltimore in
More
shotgun
updates from outside in a moment.
Green, 43.
Brunell looks downfield.
Brunell throws and deflected at the line. Nice job by the Steelers defender. Just get some arms up. I'm not going to get to the quarterback. Disengage and block a pass.
3rd and 7 for the Ravens.
I think the defense has got to like its chances.
At best case or bonus scenario, your pitch probably smells terrible. Let that waft into their face a little bit.
Brunell will
Oh, a free rusher. Somehow that got through the defender's hands. Somehow Brunell got that pass off, and it wasn't deflected or intercepted. It went to the actual Ravens receiver.
4th down, Ravens.
A lot happening on that play for it to not be
Second punt of the
a
day
first down.
for Dardaki. The kick is away. Heath calls for a fair catch.
So Super Bowl bad beat. Game clinching kneel
First down, Steelers.
sinks Matthew Stafford prop bet. Stafford's rushing yardage opened at 4.5 yards.
Flutie will pass. Tough break for the quarterback. That ball was dropped.
Stafford was
I
at
can't blame the
7
quarterback
rushing
there.
yards thanks
That
to a
was
7-yard scramble in the first quarter. It was a rushing total that would have allowed the over bettors to cash in. Stafford has run for
Second down, Steelers.
6 yards or fewer in 14 of the Rams' 20 games this season.
Green, 43.
Let's see. With one timeout remaining for the Bengals, the game was all but over. All that was left was one more Stafford kneel down, a play that dropped Stafford from 7 yards down to 6 rushing yards for the game. If you were over, it was a brutal turn of events. If you were under, you've never been happy to see a simple kneel play. That is wild. I didn't realize they only qualified it as a 1-yard loss. I also didn't realize that counted as rushing stats. I don't see why it wouldn't. I guess it feels just kind of like, okay, here's a play. It doesn't mean anything because the game's over.
4th down.
That is
Steelers.
wild, though. So the line was at like 4.5, bumped to 6.5, was at 7, fell to 6 because of one kneel down. Big swing.
The drops back to pass.
Oh, big play for the
He's
Steelers.
got it.
Potentially, he'll be
Great
tackled
pass play for the
immediately.
Steelers.
11
And
for
that
13,
results in a
106
gain
yards
of 32
for Doug
yards.
Flutie.
Big pickup, big first down for the offense.
Flutie just went over 100 yards passing in this game. First down, Pittsburgh.
1st and 10.
And I believe the streak continues. If you win the coin toss in the Super Bowl, you lose the game. I think that's like the last
Back to the
8
line
now,
of scrimmage.
including the
They were
Bengals, who
all
won
over
the
that
coin
play.
toss
Fifth
and
tackle in this
ended
game
up
now,
losing
recorded by
the
Russell.
game.
Second down, Steelers.
2nd down.
Pardon me.
Blue, 16.
Steelers with great field position here.
Flutie is
They've
going
been
to
here
pass.
before.
The quarterback keeps the
The
ball.
Bengals have held them to a field goal. They did give up a touchdown, though.
If you want some more, just let me know, man.
Third down, Steelers.
14
Well,
to
they got
10.
a
Don't
lot
know
of
that a
yards to
field
pick
goal
up on
really
this
does a whole lot
third
of
down
good here.
They better throw
I mean, it
and
closes
throw
it to
well.
1. Obviously, there's a lot of time left. Probably a dumb comment, but that's okay.
Flutie looks for a receiver.
Flutie floats it out to the
Coles
right
caught
side.
it, but was held to
Caught
no
it, but
gain on the
nowhere to
play.
go.
That was a big play for the D. With
Fourth
their backs to the
down.
wall, they showed some heart.
Tackled by Glenn.
Glenn is an instinctive defender.
Fifth tackle in this game now, recorded by Glenn.
Recorded by
Fourth
Glenn.
down, Steelers.
4th down and
He hit
8
his only
from the
attempt
23.
early.
We'll see a field goal. Morton Anderson, 1 for 1 so
The
far
attempt
today.
is on its way. And it's good.
It's a good.
That scoring drive covered 43 yards.
.37 seconds to go
Pittsburgh
here
is
in the
ready
third
for
quarter.
The kickoff. Anderson kicks the ball. Moles looks for running room.
Looking for some running room. Has a nice little gap there on the left side. Oh,
Return
the
was worth
blocker
33 yards.
didn't pick
The
up the
offense has to
defender,
like
and
their field
that's
position here on this drive. They've got a very short
and
field
that
ahead.
short of midfield. The Ravens' return game been great today. We have seen the returners outrunning the blockers and causing some
The
issues
drive begins at the 42.
with the potential yardage gain. Hopefully you're not making bets on this.
Blue, 16.
Man in motion.
That would be a fun
Brunell
way to do
drops. It's
the...
caught.
Like, I know people
For the
really
Ravens.
enjoy doing the,
That
like,
was a
who wins
gain
this
of
game
14 yards.
You the man,
That
baby.
was some awful defense.
Twitch predictions where you gamble channel points and stuff.
First down, Ravens.
But doing, like, I guess, like, prop bets or whatever would be kind of fun.
Green, 43.
Time runs low here in the third quarter. They'll get one
Anderson
more
with
play
the
off.
ball.
Nice spin move.
He gets a nice gain of 7 yards.
That'll take care of quarter number 3, 14-13. Ravens up.
The third quarter is over.
The 3rd quarter is over.
Thank you. Appreciate it. The third quarter is over, and your host is
Second down, Ravens.
falling apart over here.
2nd and 3.
I think that's also something I've been hoping that would help.
43.
Anderson
Oh my
has the
God,
ball.
I can't talk. I cannot
Nice
talk.
gain by the halfback.
One of the
That's
reasons
enough for
I
a first down.
was trying to cut
He
back on
picked
soda
up
too was hoping
5
that it would help me
yards.
sleep a little
Guys
better.
made that play look
I'm not so
easy.
caffeinated all the time, and it's like, oh,
First
you're a little more
down,
mellow.
Baltimore.
1st and 10.
Though I will say,
Red, 48.
well, I haven't been drinking soda,
The clock's been stopped.
and I'm sure,
because
and I
of
know
a
this isn't
penalty.
great.
False start against the
Have had an energy drink each of the last 2 days.
First down, Baltimore.
But that's early. That's like 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning. First down and 15.
Man in motion. It's a run. Anderson was chopped down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man.
What are we looking at here,
Jordan
everyone?
made the tackle. He brought him down at the 35. Second down, Ravens.
Second and 16 after I believe it was a false start out on the Ravens.
Linebackers for the defense.
Green, 43.
Man in motion.
Brunel. Oh, the Steelers almost got a man through.
The ball is
That's
caught.
a touchdown catch.
That scoring
Eric
strike
Moulds
was caught by Moulds.
gets
And the play
100
went
receiving
for
yards,
34
3 receptions.
yards.
Molds will
Step
lull you to
into
sleep
that
and
throw,
beat
and
you for the
again we
big
have a
Second
defender
touchdown today
overrunning
for
the routes,
That
making it
scoring
easy
drive covered 57 yards.
for the receiver to catch the ball. The Ravens will push their lead back out to 8. Pittsburgh still in contention here. They can go for the 2-point conversion should they so choose. We've already seen a 2-point conversion today. It was good. Did it matter? No, they lost the game.
We're waiting for the kickoff by Baltimore. Gramatica gets his
4
foot into
minutes
the
to
ball.
go here in
Joseph
Pittsburgh.
has the ball and starts upfield. He brought
There's a
the
nice
kickoff back
tackle
28
right there.
yards. The drive begins at the 29. Still a lot of time left in the final quarter.
Absolutely, lots of time to go here.
Neal is looking for room. He didn't find
not
any running
Marshall
room.
Faulk,
No
Neal.
gain.
What a great
whoever that
play
is.
by the defense.
Smith made the tackle. He brought him down at the 29. Second down, Steelers.
It's second down.
Pittsburgh will go from the I formation.
Green, 43.
Flutie looks downfield.
Oh, Flutie in the backfield
defense
gets
to the
sacked.
quarterback, and he's sacked.
The defense schemed that one perfectly. That led to the sack.
Third and 15.
Not the time in the game for Flutie to be falling apart here. Getting sacked. That's not what you
Man
want
in
to see.
motion.
They're down at 15 regardless.
Flutie is going to pass.
Deep pass into triple
The ball is batted
coverage.
down.
Incomplete.
Just under 3 minutes left in this game. Fourth down, Steelers. Second punt of the day for Sauerbrook. The kick is away. Moulds calls for a fair catch.
All right,
and
they
makes
will.
the catch. That punt covered 40 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10.
Mark Brunell back out on the field, looking to lead the Baltimore Ravens
Man in motion.
to a victory here today. 2:54 to
The
go.
clock's been stopped because there's
Do we have an
a
encroachment?
False start against the offense.
Okay.
First down, Ravens.
First and 15.
Now, you better not try nothing cute out there. Red, 48.
They're going to throw.
Over the middle.
pass
Not a
went
bad
for a
gain.
gain of 6
Little
yards.
past that
The
original line of
receiver was
scrimmage.
cold.
So second down and 9 coming up after the 6-yard gain. Coming up on the channel this week, it's Tuesday. Tomorrow you'll get Bus Sim number 3. Thursday,
Second and 9 for the
special
Ravens.
edition of Sea of Thieves.
Second and 9.
Not the new content just yet, but a special Valentine's Day episode of Sea of Thieves. Friday,
Back to pass.
Halo Big Team Battle. Big play again for the
This one's
Ravens.
gonna be sick.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown Ravens.
Eric Moulds
Brunell
again,
threw it. Moulds
4
caught it,
receptions,
and the play
3 of those are
went for
touchdowns,
63
163
yards.
Oh,
yards.
man, they blew that up. Just
Wow.
a great play.
3 touchdown catches today for Moulds.
Big team battle finally works in Halo. I guess kind of spoiler alert, shoot. But played that for a couple of hours. Saturday taste test, Sunday. I don't know. Oh, no, sorry. Sunday is What If.
It's in the air.
A What If football game, and then we'll loop around with Monday. That'll be Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered. Episode 2. Gotta get that recorded, gotta get that played. I will say,
Baltimore
very
is
nice
ready
to
kick it deep.
just get a gargantuan amount of gamer score out of like an $80 purchase.
The kickoff is
That'll
in the
account
air.
for 3,000 gamer score.
Coles starts
Nice.
upfield. He lost the ball.
Oh no, a fumble!
It's recovered by
That almost went somehow even worse for Pittsburgh. Should have the new Sea of Thieves content on the
the drive
24th.
begins at the 34.
Which means that when I was introing one of the videos I was doing, because I kind of recorded them out of order a little bit, it's going to have the incorrect part number. But also, I don't think it really matters. It happens. No big deal. Maybe don't use the,
Pass went for no gain.
number.
That'll hurt the
Just say, hey,
stats.
Fine
welcome
work
to
by the
part
defense.
blank.
They stopped the
Or in
receiver
this
from
case,
getting
it's very
Brown
obvious
wrapped
what
him up.
it is.
That's the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the game.
If anything else like that sounds interesting, stick around, hang out. I think I started the sentence way earlier, but I don't remember exactly what the count or the subscriber count was. We're well past 711, so thank you so much. Made a great post about it. People seemed to enjoy it.
The quarterback drops
And
back
there
to pass.
you go.
Just a short gain on that completed pass.
That's what I'm talking about.
Timeout called by the home team. Pittsburgh still has 2 timeouts. 3rd down, Steelers.
3rd and 8.
Al Michaels is 77 years old, by the way.
Flutie will throw.
Float pass to the left is deflected and incomplete. We have a 2-score game here. The Ravens played very well from a big play perspective. 28-13 our score. 2 long touchdown
The Steelers
passes.
will go for it on
The
4th
obviously
down.
the kick return that I thought was going to be a touchdown, but wasn't.
He's going to throw it.
Okay. Throw
He
it's going
caught
to
it.
be really
Big
short,
play for
really
Pittsburgh.
not
It
a
was
great
worth
throw.
26 yards.
Number 87 is an
I don't know why
excellent
he's cheering. Just gave up a big play, but all right.
1st down, Steelers.
1st and 10.
They're going to throw.
Running
Flutie
to his
keeps the
right,
ball.
finding a little bit of room. 1st down. Inside the 20 down to the
There was
15.
nice blocking
That'll
from
be
the
down
quarterback.
near the
He
12 or
ripped off a
13-yard
gain
line.
of
1st and
24
10.
yards.
That was great stuff by the offense.
See exactly where they spot the ball.
1st down, Steelers.
1st and 10.
Looking, scanning the field, throwing left into the quarter of the end
He's in
zone.
the end zone.
Beautiful touchdown catch
Pittsburgh.
there for
The
Marcus
pass
Robinson.
play went for 11
Robinson.
yards.
What a terrific pass play. That's got to make everybody on offense feel good.
Except for it's
That
a little
scoring drive
too
covered
late.
65 yards. The Steelers are lined up for a 2-point attempt.
Red 48. Hut.
Flutie will pass.
Floats out to the right side. It's going to be short. No
But
good.
They didn't make it.
I think in that scenario, I take just the single point. but I get it.
Both teams are lined up close to the ball, anticipating an onside
Just trying
kick.
to get it out of the way, and this will be the one time we see a successful onside recovery. Just kidding. The Baltimore got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Can walk away from this game. No problemo. Coming up next, we got Jets Saints. That'll wrap up today's video. These again picked by the random, well, 3 of the games picked by a random picker. And hopefully that didn't screw up anyone's bet, as oh good, Pittsburgh's taking timeouts when the game is well out of reach. Fantastic.
Timeout called by the home team. They have no timeouts left. 3rd down, Ravens.
16.
Hopefully we don't see another timeout because there's no reason to take them.
He's averaging nearly 40 yards per kick today.
Most likely see them snap it for some reason with 4 seconds to go. But this is better clock management than what we've seen in the past, so I guess
Heath looks for running
baby
room.
steps.
The ball's
Fine.
loose.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Pittsburgh, what are you doing? Who recovered that? Okay. I thought it was I actually thought that was the punter. But it was not. If we could hurry up and just end this. I don't know why Pittsburgh took those timeouts. They're down by 9.
That's the end
Stop
of the game. The final score.
That'll do it. 28-19.
Baltimore.
Score here in game number 3. Like I said,
Fans
got
on
one
the
more.
screen now is the winner of the Wilson game ball.
Yeah, that makes sense. 4 for 163 yards. Almost a 41-yard average. That sounds like a player of the game.
Taco Bell highlight reel spotlighting key plays from this
Imagine
game.
that, like, imagine that, what's it? Antonio Freeman had pretty similar stats to that, and he was player of the game, but then Eric Moulds isn't. You're like, oh, what? Doesn't make sense.
We'll be seeing you the next time you play
Very
NFL
even game.
Fever.
I guess the rushing and the passing a little bit more balanced on the Pittsburgh side, but still a pretty good game nonetheless. Let's jump on in here. We'll make sure to save. Got that cold air coming in from the central air. Save successful. Schedule and start game. And we're going to go all the way down. Jets taking on the Saints. Brett Favre taking on... I think Brett Favre's on the Saints. Brett Favre taking on a future team of his. And that...
Welcome to New Orleans. We're glad you're here for today's
6-2 versus 6-1. We got a little bit of a...
And the Jets.
Got a little bit of
I'm
luck
Dick
going
Stockton.
on here.
Joining me for the broadcast is former NFL player Ron Pitts.
How you doing, Dick?
Ron, which players are likely to determine the outcome of this game?
Here's a guy that can disrupt any offense when he's on the field. I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up hearing his name called a lot today. The man is a player. Tim Brown has big play written all
Tim
over.
Brown.
He's got speed, quickness, as well as great hands. The former Heisman Trophy winner is capable of dominating a game as a receiver.
Thanks, Ron. The referee is at midfield with the captains.
So
for the
Tim
coin
Brown
toss.
on the Saints. I believe Troy Brown is on the... Is on the Seahawks. Is that correct?
He called tails. It is tails. New York wins the toss and elects to receive.
New Orleans is ready to kick it deep. There's the kickoff, and this game is underway. Lewis has the ball and starts upfield. That return was worth
Nice
18
little spin move
yards.
there past the 30, and that is where they will start. The Jets got the first game of the
The
season
drive begins at the
because
32.
they were playing the Colts. So whatever team has the cover athlete, they will get the opening game.
The quarterback drops back to pass. Rice couldn't hold on to that pass.
That throw wasn't bad. He should have caught that.
Take a look at the offensive starters for the
Brad
Jets.
Johnson, Dorsey Levens, Jerry Rice. Terrific trio there.
Second and 10, New York.
Second down.
Who is it? I already forgot who the quarterback was. Oh, Brad Johnson. That's right. I wonder if we'll get a Jeff George sighting at any point in these
Johnson completed that pass.
earlier
The
seasons.
play covered 6 yards.
Remember, I don't know how
Bailey
long he
made
played in the
stop.
season or in the
On your
NFL, but
screen are the names of the defensive starters for the Saints. Third down, Jets.
Jeff George played in the National Football League for 14 seasons.
Johnson will pass.
Raiders, Bears, Seahawks,
That play
Washington,
covered 6
Vikings,
yards and was enough for a
Oakland,
first down for the
Atlanta,
Jets.
A lot of flavor on that
Indianapolis. Wild.
First down, Jets. Just under 4 minutes left in this quarter.
First and 10.
College football at Illinois. And just bounced around for a while. I don't know if I knew that he played for Seattle, but it also said 1999 to 1999, so maybe they brought him in for an injury thing. Nice bounce off the would-be tackler.
That was a nice play. It
They
was
are in
worth
Saints
13
territory, down
yards.
all the way to the
The defense needs
40-yard
to
line.
start getting in the quarterback's face. He's not nearly as accurate if he's running for his life.
First down, New York.
First and 10.
Johnson will
Dropping
throw.
back to pass, flipping it out to the
That pass
right
was good
side.
for a gain of 1 yard.
Is that
Mitchell
Levens
wrapped him
again?
up.
So second down and 9 coming up. Super
Second
Bowl will
down,
be in this
Jets.
stadium in a few years. NFL loves New Orleans.
Single back formation.
They've hosted a good chunk of the 56 Super Bowls
Man in motion.
that have been played. They'll get Super Bowl
Levens is looking
59
for room. He found some running room.
in a few
He
years.
picked up 5 yards.
I appreciate when the clock is moving. I knew recording this
Third
video was going to be
down,
rough, but I
Jets.
did not expect to just get annihilated by the wall. The tired now, like, go to bed wall. I think it does have something to do with the fact that I'm just watching the game. I'm not actually playing it.
Johnson looks downfield.
Floats to his left,
The
nothing
Jets
doing
get
there, so
credit
we'll
for
likely see a
completed
punt
pass,
here
but they did not
in
gain
this
any
scenario.
yardage on the play. Smith wrapped him up. Fourth down, Jets. The Jets have their punting unit on the field.
Gonna sky this one in the air.
Take away.
Don't chase defender, or coverage
That
team, I
punt
should
goes
say.
into the end zone and will not be returned. That's a touchback. Here's the offense for the Saints.
Favre, Ricky Waters. Oh, maybe that's Troy Brown. No, Tim Brown. I'm sorry. I got confused with which team they highlighted.
The drive begins at the 20.
First and 10.
He
Favre drops back to pass.
That pass was dropped by Waters.
There's
Oh, it
no
was
excuse for
dropped.
dropping that one. That
I
looked
thought
catchable.
for sure he
And
had
here
it.
are
I don't know
the
what you're
defensive
doing. Ricky
starters
Waters,
for
come
New
on.
York.
I guess you could say it went right through his fingers. Oh, because he's Water. Whoa. Look out.
Second down, Saints.
Oh, gosh. Just lean back. This chair's not comfortable at all for this.
In shotgun formation.
Woo. 1 minute, 42 seconds to go here. Big long drive for the Jets to open the game up. Favre with a nice little sidestep to his right. Fires it back across his body, which he has done in this stadium, and it was a heartbreaking catastrophe.
Third down, Saints.
3rd and 8.
Let me know if you're going to throw out.
Favre drops. He makes
That
the
is
catch.
not a great series of plays right there.
That was Webster. He made the tackle at the 22.
I believe we watched the Saints lose last week or a week or two ago or something. Let me grab my
Fourth
notebook.
down, Saints.
As
offense
the
is
punt
set to
team
punt
comes
the ball
on here.
away.
Whoops.
Smith gets the kick away. Lewis has the ball and starts upfield. That punt return was worth 25 yards.
Dick, the offense has to
That was a nice punt return. As I got up and walked away,
scoring position.
I thought, oh, that's right. They lost to Atlanta, who's a team that we saw earlier today. Oh, please don't goof this recording or anything up.
First
Thank
down,
goodness I don't
New
have
York.
any keyboard shortcuts through OBS, otherwise disaster.
Levens gets the ball. He really got
We
after
did see the Jets
defense
last
that
week, but
time.
we did
That
not
run
see
covered 25 yards.
the Saints. We did see the
Baby,
Saints
what a play by the offense.
in week number 7. So I guess spoiler alert for that game.
First down, New York.
Whoops.
1st and 10.
Hey, Johnson, we got you in our sights.
Do you love a good composition notebook?
The clock's been stopped.
We have another false start here?
Start against the offense.
It's first
Please
down
stop
at
slowing the game down.
28.
There's no reason for you to be false starting.
Single back formation. Man in motion. It's a pass.
Oh, just kidding. Brad Johnson's going to run. Actually ducked and wove through some of those players. That'll take care of the first quarter. My hands just don't fit. I'm calling a media timeout. AKA I take a nap. 2 yards of
Second
total
and
offense
5.
for the New Orleans Saints.
2nd and 5.
That's bad. The Jets looking good so far.
Norris with the ball.
Ooh, Norris got tackled. Again, just did a dumb jump step for no reason. No reason.
Third and inches.
The safest play for the offense here is to run the football. But the defense knows that. The offense may be able to bust them with a big pass here.
Levens is
Oh,
the
had some room up the middle, but he
nothing
elected
there
not to
for the
take it, and
Is that a
that'll...
bad play by the offense or what?
The stop was by Nelson. 4th and inches. The Jets
That'll
trying
lead to
put
a
3
field
points
goal.
on the
That should have
board.
been a first down.
The kick is on its way. And it's
We have a
good.
field goal
Nailed
here.
that kick.
30-yard
That
field goal.
scoring drive
Penalty
covered
did set them
35
back,
yards.
and they did just run the ball there. I apologize for all the times I just bumped the table. My bad.
New York will put the ball in play. There's the kick.
He'll field it at the about 7-yard line. See what he can do here. Runs it toward the outside. He got absolutely clobbered from the right.
That was tipped. He made the
Absolutely
tackle at the
demolished on that
26.
right side.
Just Just under 4 minutes left in this half. The drive begins at the 26.
Red, 22.
Favre looks downfield.
Favre?
Favre
Quadrupling the
the
offense here.
play covered 6 yards.
8 yards? Oh, 6 yards. Sorry, tripled the offense there. My bad.
Second down, Saints.
2nd and 4.
It's a run.
Oh, he can't get the first down. He went with a little bit of a fullback run there and just not enough speed. Tried to
Third down.
get to the outside. Oh, it's
For their
3rd down and
sakes,
2. I
I hope
apologize.
the offense doesn't overthink the play call here. They need to keep it simple and just pick up the first down.
Oh, we're so close. So close to getting the
There's a
water
marker
challenge
on
done
the
today. We're
field.
going to have a false start again.
Against the offense.
From second
Third down.
or 3rd and
Saints.
2 to 3rd and 7. That is a killer penalty.
Red, 22.
It's a pass. He makes the catch.
He won't get
A
it.
short
That
gain
penalty
on that
doomed
pass
him.
to Anthony.
That play would have made sense or worked out in their favor if they
Come the pain.
did not get the penalty here.
Fourth down, Saints.
So 4th and
Second punt
3.
of the day for Smith.
They picked up 4 when they needed 7. However, no penalty. That's the first
The
down.
punt is in the air.
Not a great
Lewis
looking
starts
punt here.
upfield.
See where they're setting up.
That
Again,
punt
the
return covered 21 yards.
Coverage team does not do a great job there. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. The return team, sorry. Return team did not do a great job.
First down, Jets.
1st and 10.
Halfway through the second quarter here. Let's see what the Jets have in store for us. 3-0 lead already in their pocket.
Johnson will
Play
throw.
action pass for Brad Johnson. Finds a
Great work
receiver.
by Scott. That
First
pass
down.
play covered 12
Inside
yards.
or maybe right at the
That's
40. We'll see where they
momentum builder
spot
for
him.
the
But
offense.
First down, Jets.
spot him on the 39.
1st and 10.
New York sets up in I formation. Levens runs it. There was nothing
Levens
there. He
and just
lost
nowhere
1
to
yard.
go on that
Defense
left
put the
side.
clamps on that. Nice work.
The
That was
clamps.
Smith. He made the
You want me to
tackle
get him with
at
the
the
clamps,
40.
boss?
The officials
The
have
clamps.
stepped in to give the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the first half. Second down, Jets.
2nd and 12.
Green 5.
He's looking to throw.
Oh,
Incomplete.
had an open receiver toward the sideline. Don't love the ball placement there. But still, not a bad play. That also could be illegal touching. He shouldn't be able to just go out of bounds on his own accord and then come back in and be the first person to touch the ball. Weird. Know the rules of
Third
football,
down,
20-year-old
Jets.
video game? You think they'll patch it?
It's 3rd down.
Flag, 88.
They're going to throw. There's a flag on the
Found
play.
a little room on that left side.
Holding against the
Oh
offense.
my goodness. It's laundry day in
Third
the
down,
NFL.
Jets.
What is happening? Stop getting penalties.
22.
Stop it.
Green 5.
Wiped out an incredible play and a first down instead of third and 22.
Johnson looks for a receiver.
Wow, sorry about that. That really snuck up on me.
It's going to be like this all game, baby. All game.
Fourth down, Jets. Second punt of the day for Landetta.
Landetta.
Landetta gets the
My
kick away.
goodness, how is... Oh, wow, this is going to be a great punt for the Jets. And it'll set the Saints back very deep in their own territory.
Saints need to be cautious.
Still
on the
shocked
stride,
that I have not
starting
seen,
up
or we
deep
have
in their
not
own
seen,
territory.
a blocked punt yet. Because it looks like they are getting very close. And they just can't put it away.
Waters is
That
looking
is
for room.
that is wild. Waters finding some
That
room.
was a
Nice spin
beautiful
move.
run by
He'll get up to the
halfback.
20,
He
give him a
picked up
little bit of
16
breathing room.
yards. Timeout called by the home team. 2 timeouts left for New Orleans.
Took a little while to get going
First
there, but
down,
that's
New Orleans.
that's okay.
First and 10.
That's how it happens. That's how it works. How it works. How it works.
Favre looks downfield.
Looking, fires and finds a receiver. That'll be up past the 30. Another first down and 10. Timeout, home team.
By the home team. New Orleans
We'll see how many they have
one
left.
Timeout left. Mere seconds remain in the first half. First
New Orleans down to
New
one
Orleans.
timeout here.
3 linebackers for the defense. Man in motion. The clock's been stopped because there's a penalty.
Oh my goodness. We're just getting so many penalties in this game all of a sudden, and I don't like it.
First and 15.
New Orleans will go from the I formation. Favre looks downfield.
Oh, nice pass out to the left side.
The pass is complete to Waters. It covered
To
19
Waters.
yards.
That's a nice, easy first down
Timeout
there.
called by the home team. They have
Don't
no
love,
timeouts
don't love
left.
the third timeout call
First
here.
down, Saints.
However, I don't know if this game has any sort of like hurry up situation. 2-minute drill. I don't know why I keep needing to itch things. I hate it.
They're going to throw.
Oh, he's gonna get
Favre
sacked,
sacked.
put in
He
the
went
turf.
down at the
This
41.
is where you would want that
Quarterbacks won't last long
timeout.
if they take shots like this.
However, I just don't think that that is gonna
Second
help
down,
anybody
Saints.
here. Second down and 17. They might even just let the clock run out here.
We gonna help you measure your pain threshold.
He's looking to throw. McGarity
I
picked
don't
up
enjoy
2
these
yards.
short plays. All right. Let the clock run out. Enjoy the
That's it for the
halftime.
first half.
Very
With our
brief
score,
halftime.
3-0
We're going to run and use the restroom real quick. This water, this alcohol, the water, flowing right through me. We'll be right back.
New Orleans is back deep to receive the kick. The kickoff is in the air. McGarity has the ball and starts upfield. That's a touchback. The ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
What a booming kick. That boy got some serious leg into that one.
The drive begins at the 20.
First and 10.
Blue 17.
Man in motion. It's a pass. Favre completed that pass. The play covered 5 yards. Second down, Saints.
Second and 5.
He drops back to pass. Anthony dropped it. That looked like a catchable pass from here.
It's hard to look your teammates in the eye after you drop a pass like that.
Third down, Saints.
Now, see, this is the kind of situation where your offensive coordinator earns his money. Everybody in the stadium knows that this guy is going to pass.
Favre looks for a receiver. Dragos failed to make the catch.
I'm surprised he dropped that one.
Fourth down, Saints. Smith is averaging over 40 yards per kick today. Smith gets the kick away. Lewis calls for a fair catch. That punt covered 41 yards. First down, Jets.
First and 10.
Back, idiot!
Man in motion. Levens is brought down behind the line.
The defense just flat out beat the offense off the ball.
Tackled by
Don't be
Woods.
looking at me.
Second down, Jets.
Second and 12.
Second down and 12.
New York lines
Jets
in
up,
the
by the way,
shotgun.
3-0. What the heck?
Man in motion. They're going to throw.
Saints, they're what?
Levens
Saints are like
failed to
6 and
make the
1.
catch.
I bet the
The
quarterback
Jets
wants to wring
are
his
5
neck
and
for
2,
dropping
6 and
that
2,
ball.
something like that. The battle of the juggernauts here.
Third down,
Which
Jets.
is a little surprising considering the quarterback play. The quarterback, what the heck? What's going on with the screen tearing at the bottom? The quarterback on the Jets side. But
Johnson
hey,
will throw.
sometimes it just works.
The officials are going to
I don't
bring in
think
the
they're gonna
chains.
give it to him. Oh, it'll be
And it's short.
4 or
Fourth
5
and
chain
inches.
links
He's
short. They're gonna
averaging
punt
40
here.
yards per
Be
kick
really
today.
safe. I think even
Punt is in the air. McGarity calls for a fair catch.
I think even though it would be on your side of the field, 4th and inches, I think that's a go for it scenario in today's NFL. Saw a couple of 4th down tries today, including
First
one
down,
early.
Saints.
Honestly, the game,
First and
the
10.
Super Bowl, the game today looked like it was going to be the Rams dominating. They got up big, got up early.
Dragos is looking for room.
Bengals obviously,
Looks
fought
like
back,
there's been a
took the
penalty
lead
called on the play.
on a
Against the offense.
crazy sequence there. But
Still a lot of time left in this third quarter. First and long.
I did like the 4th down attempt early in the game. I know it led to a very short field for an explosive Rams offense, but
Man in motion. Waters is looking for room. He is tackled in the backfield.
What was that supposed to be?
Colvin wrapped him up.
this is quickly going downhill for the Saints. They might want to just pack it in, not worry about it. Which is kind of ironic because they have a Packers quarterback. So, expert in packing it in, just saying, you know what? We'll try the next time around. We are getting like
Second
4 or 5
down,
fade
Saints.
camera angles. I don't know why. Second down and 20 from the 4. Bad. Also, we got a kick return touchdown in the last game, but I don't believe we got a punt return touchdown.
Waters runs it.
Waters actually not
Nice
a bad
pickup
run.
by the Saints.
Number 32
Somehow that
is
got
running
to
with a
third and,
lot of
like,
heart.
Kind of manageable. Not a terrible 3rd down opportunity here. Or
Third down, Saints.
3rd and 7. Not the best, but, not the worst, and much improved over 2nd and 20. So there you go.
He drops back to
Jets
pass.
brought a couple of extra blitzers. Looked like a man warped.
Incomplete.
What in the world? Yeah, I'm realizing that these should be illegal touches. They shouldn't be going out of bounds and being the
4th and 7 for
first
the
one
Saints.
back in.
The Saints have their punting unit on the field.
3 punts, 129 yards.
The punt is in the air. Lewis
Fair
calls
catch
for a
at
fair
the
catch
40.
and makes the catch. That punt covered 42 yards. Excellent field position to start this drive. First down for the Jets.
First and 10.
It's a pass. It's an incomplete
Ooh. Huh. That's a weird play. I don't think it's like intentional contact. I think it's
pass.
incidental.
Second down, Jets.
But receiver and the defender got tangled up there a little bit.
4 down linemen for the defense. 3-5. It's a run.
Run off the left side, absolutely crushed right at the line of scrimmage.
Cold-blooded.
Harris made the tackle. He brought him down at the 40. Third down, Jets.
It's third down.
3 wide receivers.
3-5.
Johnson looks downfield.
Johnson fires it, and that is going to be picked. That was into at least four defenders there. George Tongue coming away with the interception. Teague, excuse me, Teague. I don't know how I read that Tongue. I apologize. That absolutely says Teague. What an idiot I am. Blame it on the alcohol. Alcohol.
Favre will pass.
Favre looking. Finds a little room up the middle.
Favre made a nice run. He picked up 5 yards.
I mean, it was a productive run. I don't know that it was like a nice run. Kind of an ugly run, for being honest.
Down, Saints.
2nd and 5.
Man in motion. Waters gets the ball. He didn't find any running room. No gain.
The defense laid a licking on him that time.
The stop
Laying a
was
licking
by
on him.
Williams. Third down, Saints.
Winding down quarter number 3 here in game number 4. Hope you've been enjoying the action.
Man in motion. Favre looks
Oh, a free
downfield.
rusher up the middle.
Not much there on that
Didn't get him,
pass
but did
play.
force the
Nope,
throw a
that's
little
not
quicker
gonna
than
get it.
Favre probably
No
wanted
first
to
down.
go.
That's it for the third quarter.
All right, a barn burner 3-0 game we have for you here in the Superdome. As my computer CPU usage is
Fourth and
sky high.
inches.
Neither team over 100 yards of offense yet. And again, a 4th and inches that is going to end up just being a punt.
Smith gets
Teams
the
aren't the most
kick away.
exciting,
Lewis calls
but that
for a
definitely
fair
is
catch.
going for it on 4th and like inches like that. On your side of the field, a lot more like analytics and stuff like that into the decision making.
First down, New York.
1st and 10.
New York lines up in I formation.
Probably a
Lemons has the ball. He gets a nice gain of 7 yards.
There you go. Jets' best option here. Going to just be to run out the clock.
Second down, Jets.
They have a long time to run out.
Split
A lot of
back
time
for
to
the
run out,
Jets.
but
Johnson looks for a receiver.
oh, that was nearly picked again.
Third down, Jets.
The offense
3rd down and 3 after the incomplete pass.
They can either run
Jets are
it
giving
or
New
pass it,
Orleans
but
every
they can't
opportunity
afford
they
to make a
need to
small
get the
mistake.
lead in this game or get this game tied. And the New Orleans Saints are just not interested in that.
Good
As evidenced right there. They say, you know what? We don't want another opportunity. We're going to go ahead and just open that hole
The offense knew they could
so
get
that a
enough
Mack
yardage to
truck
pick
could
up the
drive
first down
through.
by running the football.
And
First down,
setting them up for a 1st and 10. Last couple of games we've had the Saints on have not been performing well.
Johnson will throw.
I
Sloan picked up
got a little
3
confused
yards.
at who was what was going on there. Thought that was an interception. I was talking so much about the Saints. I was like, yeah, that's a bad throw. That's right to a Jets player, which is okay because the Jets are the team that's on offense.
2nd and 7.
3 receivers on the field for the Jets.
All right, there we go. 2 waters down. Feeling good. We got 3 minutes and change here in game number 4. That's a wide open receiver.
Sweet work by
Runs
the
back
tight end.
in,
That pass play covered
inbounds.
20 yards.
Number 81
Magnetizes
has
to the
great
defender.
body control.
First down, Jets.
1st and 10.
Man in motion.
In Saints territory. Field goal would be big here. Forces the Saints to need a touchdown rather than just a field
Hard
goal.
hit can lead to alligator arms for receivers. You know, their arms get short, stay in real close and tight to their body.
2nd down, Jets.
2nd down.
Nickel defense for New Orleans. 3-5. Man in motion.
Play
He's
action
looking to
pass.
throw.
Going deep down the field.
That's a catch.
Touchdown,
Touchdown,
Jets.
That scoring
Jerry
strike was
Rice
caught by Rice.
for the second
And the play
reception
went for
of
47
the
yards.
game.
Sweet
1
play by
touchdown
the
on
offense.
That's
those
his
2
first
receptions.
touchdown catch of the day. That scoring drive covered 88
Wow.
yards.
Most of it on that last play there.
The Jets line up for the point after touchdown. The kick is on its way. And the kick is good.
All right, so a 10-0 lead. The Jets team finally breaking through offensively, putting Jerry Rice in a good position to pull away from the pack.
The kickoff by New York.
On the flip side, New Orleans has done a whole lot of nothing, so a 10-point lead or even a 3-point lead feels a little more substantial than it actually
Has
is.
the ball and starts upfield.
Oh, block
The
him.
kickoff return covered 28
Blocking
yards.
return team, not great.
The drive begins at the 32.
1st and 10.
2:42 left in this one.
Man in motion. Favre looks for a receiver.
That's a nice play.
Nice work
Turn.
by the quarterback
Oh,
and
you
the
got to
receiver.
turn up the
The
field a
play
little bit
went
sooner.
14 yards.
Number 85 is one of the most precise route runners in the league.
Well, not apparently he's
First
not one of the
down,
most precise
Saints.
route runners in the league because he
1st and 10.
ran out of bounds.
3 linebackers for the defense. Favre looks for a
Oh,
receiver.
blitzer right up the middle. Finds somebody on the
He
right
completed
side.
that pass.
He'll get
The
pushed
play
back.
Covered 5 yards.
That'll be halfway to a first down. Favre, as he gets hit, letting the ball go.
Second down, Saints.
2nd and 5.
Winding toward the 2-minute warning.
Favre looks downfield.
Oh, 2 big
It's a sack.
blitzers.
And that's
I say that a lot. I
loss of
apologize.
6
I
yards.
go,
Line's either gotta give
I
him
make
enough time
make a
to
lot of
throw
noise.
or enough
My
time
bad.
to say a prayer.
The
My
officials
bad.
have stepped in to give the
2-minute
2-minute
warning.
2 minutes left in regulation. Third down, Saints. Favre looks downfield.
Again.
The pressure gets to Favre.
Sacked
He is
in the
sacked.
backfield. Those are
Obviously,
back-to-back
Javon did a great
sacks.
job, and that led to the sack. Hey, look, the man can't throw
Timeout.
and block for himself.
Timeout
152,
called by the
it's gonna
home
be a
team. 2 timeouts left for the Saints.
4th and
Fourth
16,
down,
excuse me.
Saints.
They are going to go for it. Not a mad lad play or anything. They need this to keep the game going.
They're going to throw.
Almost
He
another
makes the
free
catch.
blitzer.
New
A
Orleans gambled
terrible,
on fourth down, failed to get the needed
terrible
yardage.
short pass play.
Who's your daddy?
So they'll give the ball back to the Jets. They have 2 timeouts. First down will
It's
about
first
end it.
down at the 43.
First and 10.
Only one
Again,
running
clock
back.
management not great with these CPU teams, so
Man in motion. He's looking to throw. He
that's a
pulls
nice
it
find.
in.
A little out route there.
Nice work by the quarterback and the receiver. The play went 11
They will
yards.
take a timeout.
Timeout called by the home team. New Orleans still has
One more.
timeout left. First down, New York.
First and 10.
It's a run.
Right off the right side. Nice block on the edge there to get at the knees.
Teague made the stop. Timeout called by the home team. They have
goodness.
no timeouts left.
If you're going to call
First down,
timeouts,
New
you
York.
got to, stop them every once in a while. Jets coming into the Superdome. Looking good to walk out with a victory.
It's a run. Norris found some running room. He picked up 6 yards. Second down, Jets.
So that'll do it. We have under 1:15 to go here in this one, and that'll
They're going
that'll
to
wrap
take
it
their
up.
time before
Saints used
snapping the
their
ball.
timeouts, but it was too little, too late. 60 seconds. The Jets are going to walk out of here with a win. We'll get you caught up on the standings and all of the scores before heading into next week's video. Next week will mark the halfway point. I believe it's going to end up being 20 episodes. Actual good clock management, I'm confused.
The Saints limited the ball carrier to a short gain.
I unfortunately am out of water. My throat is not happy. Strats, all of it strats.
Mere
Did some
seconds
yelling, did some
remain in
cheering,
this
did some
game.
hooping
Third
and hollering.
inches.
See if they even run one more play here, or if it actually is smart enough to just not worry about that. We don't usually see this, which is surprising. They,
That will do it for today's
all right,
game.
weird.
Final score.
Hope he didn't have the
10-0
over on his rushing
Jets.
yards. Who knows? 10-0. Jets over the Saints.
Rice takes home the Wilson
Wild.
game ball. He's our choice for player of the game. Let's take a look at the Taco Bell highlight reel.
There's not gonna be many of 'em.
spotlighting key plays from this game.
This is about the highlight. Interception.
Now on
Favre
the screen
getting
are the
sacked.
stats from this game.
Wow. This was a dominant
Well, this
performance
one
by
is
the
over,
Jets.
and on
Over
behalf
double
of
the
Ron and
yards.
myself, thanks for
In
joining us. Be
the
sure
top
to
two
come back
categories
real
there,
soon
total
and
offense,
play NFL
rushing yards.
Fever again.
Not quite double, but still considerably more on the passing yards as well. All right. We need to simulate all of these games. Get your scores. Get your standings. Get you out of here. Easy. Pardon me. Double pardon me. Ravens and Steelers, we saw that result. 28-19. Uh-oh, not the hiccups, no. I guess I drank that water too fast. All right, we got to try and burn through this. Oh, no. This is such a bad time. 35-13, Dolphins over the Panthers. We watched the Falcons and the Patriots. 19-15 was the score on that one. Another 19-point team score. This time it's the losing side. 22-19, so a bit of a couple of weird scores here. 49ers cruising after bruising the Lions 34-3. Chargers over Kansas City 21-10. Packers destroy the Buccaneers. Keep in mind these two teams tied earlier this season, 56-23. Titans over the Jags 13-3. Bears beating the Browns 27-9. Cardinals blanked the Eagles. The Eagles 14-0. Seahawks all over Washington 33-14. Colts Bills 31-14. Broncos Raiders 17-10 in favor of the hometown Raiders, that time in Oakland. And then Jets Saints 10-0. Let's make a quick save here. Bam. And we will check the standings here. Packers atop the NFL at 6-1-1. NFC East looks like this. Cowboys 5-3, Eagles 4-4, Cardinals 2-6, Washington 2-7, Giants 1-8. So a pretty tight race there between the Cowboys and the Eagles. Maybe we'll keep an eye on that division. In the AFC East, Jets opening up a bit of a lead here, 7-2 versus the Bills, who are 5-3. The Patriots even at 4-4 with that tie. The Colts, the team the Patriots tied with, 2-5, and the Dolphins 2-6. NFC Central also has ties. Packers and Bucks. Packers lead at 6-1-1. The Bears are right behind them at 6-2. Lions 5-3. Vikings 4-4. Bucks 3-4-1. 3-4-1. 3-5 win teams atop the AFC Central. The Browns, the Jaguars, the Ravens with 3-3 and 4 losses respectively. Steelers and Titans evened up at 4. 4-4, I should say. I don't know why I said evened up at 4. 1-7 are the Bengals. Saints 6-2. Then it's a log jam of 4-4 teams as far as the Rams, 49ers, and Falcons. And then the Panthers, poor Panthers, all the way down to the bottom at 1-8. Last but not least, the AFC West, the division I think will be probably the most stacked in the NFL over the next couple of years. Kansas City up up atop the division at 7-2. Oakland, Seattle 5-3. Broncos 5-4. Chargers 3-5. So there you have it. Take a look here. If there's anything interesting, we got a rivalry game right off the top. Bills Patriots. Packers Bears. That's a good one. That might be on the docket. Again, the Packers would get a game, but they won't be at home. Got to make a trip to Lambeau at some point. I'm sure that they will have an interesting matchup at some juncture. Not there. That's on the road. That's also on the road. How many road games does Green Bay have? Oh, Bears, Packers at home in a couple of weeks. So there you have it. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you do like this kind of content, every Tuesday you can catch a new week of random rosters. So there you have it. 6 a.m. Pacific time. 6 a.m. Pacific time is when it posts. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to scroll down, subscribe, ring that button, hit that bell, do all that good stuff. Whatever. My brain is fried. Good night. Good game. Goodbye. Good afternoon. Good morning. Farewell. I appreciate you watching so very much. Goodbye.